It's not about you. It's never been about you. It never will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Conman167, and I'm looking forward to the show here today. Like, honestly, I know I say this a lot. I know I'm usually a positive light when it comes to wrestling, but tonight's show is stacked. Like, top card stacked, amazing. You guys are going to enjoy tonight's Monday Night Raw. I can almost guarantee it. Here we go, though, everybody. It is now time for that Con Man certified roll call. So, who do we got in here today? We got Shane the Gamer. How you doing, my friend? We got Juan Extreme. Welcome. We got Jovan Feliciano. Welcome, Jovan. We got Raul Kapar up in here. We got Isaac Roa. How you doing? We got Young Boy Tay. How you doing? We got Ryan Lynch. Welcome to the live stream. We got Nick Man, Atlanta, Spain, Mr. Tornicane, Rebecca Helfritz. How you doing? We got Desmond Allen up in here. We got Steve Gibson Martins. Welcome to the live stream. Supersaurus is in here. And I got a mustache hair in my mouth. Well, that is going to annoy me. We got Bot Life 101 Bot. There's that hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to stick with me right there. We got Broke Marino. How you doing, my friend? We got Yosip Ali. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. We got Virgil Stats. How you doing? We got Sammy Talks. Welcome. Tristan Gamer. Great to have you. And, oh my goodness, this hair. Hang on. I got to get this out of my, I got to get it out of my mouth. One second.
Hopefully we can put an end to this thing before it gets started.
It's not coming out. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. So that's how we're going to start tonight's live stream, with a hair in my mouth that I cannot get out. Oh boy. All right, everybody. God damn it. Okay, I need. Okay, it's in my belly now. Who cares? But it's great to have you guys all into the live stream. Raul, yes. This means one thing. Has anybody told me that you need a shave? Conman has told Conman he needs a shave. It's actually getting so bushy. It's not looking good. It's not a good look on Conman right now. So I need to trim my beard. You know, I'm a little on the gross side. If you guys are taking a look at this man and seeing, isn't he looking a little on the sweaty side? Is he looking a little gross? That is because Conman is hungover to the tits, okay? He's a little on the hungover side. Just got back from my cottage earlier today. Conman is hungover, sunburnt, sweaty, and this room right in here is about 90 degrees because our air conditioning wasn't on the entire time we were away, and the sun was beating into the house to the point where it's cooked this room. So I am really, really, really warm at the moment. Raul, hey, it was a weekend, all right, my friend? It was a weekend. Con breaks a sweat lifting up a pencil. King of Fate and Kings? What now, huh? What now? That's proof right there. Conman can lift something without breaking up a sweat. Okay, I lied. I just broke up a sweat. Yeah, it was a good weekend, everybody, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend as well. But let's start talking about the show here today, because WWE has a stacked card for us. So, let's break this thing down before we begin the show. We got 4 minutes left. Tonight, we have Sasha Banks and Bayley battling the IIconics for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Could be some interesting stuff. Raw Women's Championship is on the line when Asuka defends her title against Charlotte Flair tonight. Edge is going to give an update on his future. Whatever that means, I don't know. I've heard rumors that Edge might be retiring again, and I'm not ready for Edge to go again. I thought we were going to get such a longer portion of his career, but if he is in fact done here tonight, then, you know, we had a very entertaining run, a very entertaining return of Edge that we never thought we would ever get to see. So, fingers crossed he's not retiring, but I'm nervous. I don't think it's going to be good news here tonight with Edge. We're going to also get Ric Flair to present Randy Orton as the greatest wrestler ever this Monday on Raw. So Ric Flair being brought back into the WWE. Some people weren't really a fan of how he was presented there with all the recent news regarding WWE superstars, potentially positive with COVID-19. So Ric Flair being in the building might not be the smartest idea. We will wait and see. Rey Mysterio returns here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we got the Street Profits defending their tag team titles against the Viking Raiders in a championship match. And then, of course, the 24/7 champion, R-Truth, Mr. Trizzle, defending his title against Akira Tozawa. We're going to see how that goes. I think Tozawa doesn't become the 24/7 champion. Or he does, but it's via the help of that big dude that he's got by his side. But yeah, here we go. But now, everybody, I don't really know what else to say other than the fact that tonight's Monday Night Raw should be a good one. Let's start talking a little bit about what I've been up to over the last little bit. So if you guys have not seen, I don't want to make this a big deal at all, but I'm just going to share my thoughts where I'm at personally. Thank you, Jason Barker, by the way, for that $5 dono. We'll get to that in just a second, buddy. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. But I took a break from Twitter, and this past weekend, I gained some perspective. For me, it has been about a 6-month straight run of being on that app and just refreshing, looking for news, tweeting out this, tweeting out that, and basically trying to be the person who breaks the news for you guys over on my Twitter. And that's just, it was not good for me. I started getting involved with all this back and forth stuff going on, and I'm just like, this is not why I logged into Twitter. This is not why I created that account, right? I wanted to just talk wrestling, so I took a break over the weekend. And it was wonderful. So much to the point that it's making me reevaluate how I present myself online. There's no need for me to be on Twitter the entire day. I can take a look at Twitter at the end of the day, catch up on my news then, and talk about it with you guys on the live stream. I don't need to be constantly refreshing my Twitter. So if you guys do follow my Twitter, it's going to be taking a giant step back with the amount of time that I spend on it. There's no point. I'm going to spend it on this channel doing stuff that you guys are going to like, as opposed to trying to fish for retweets and likes. I think that's probably the best bet. Tired of seeing constant negativity on that app, and we're going to return to what we used to be about on this channel. Because over the last 2-3 months, folks, this channel has veered down a different path. Yes, we've been trying to be positive, but it has caused us to ruffle feathers during that time because we were outspoken on certain issues. Issues that needed to be spoken up on, by the way. But we were outspoken on them. I want to get back to this channel being a positive light for you guys, being a positive experience every time you click onto these live streams. So from here on forward, I'm going to do my absolute best not to respond to hate in the comments. I'm going to do my absolute best to entertain you with my full capacity that I can and not make this a spot where it is divisive between two people. So here we go. Let's get back to what this channel was all about. I've gained some perspective this weekend, and let's resume here tonight. It is time for an episode of Monday Night Raw. And what are we going to start over here with? Ooh, a Raw preview. Yeah, this is cool. The Championship Monday Night Raw. Oh yeah, and Undertaker retired apparently. We'll talk about that today as well. And yeah, it's like 90 degrees in here, folks. I'm sweating buckets already. We'll get to that dono, though. Thank you very much there, Jason Barker. I appreciate it. But before we get anywhere, everybody, I want to make sure you smack that like button. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are less than 150 subscribers away from 120K. So everybody smack that subscriber button. I want to hit it out here tonight. Did it not there, Raul? Huh, that's a little weird. Can anybody in the Discord server just make sure that you post the video in the video uploads section, if you don't mind if it didn't share? That'd be great for anybody over in the Discord if you do not mind. Jason Barker, though, thank you very much, my friend. Let's get rolling with your first $5 dono. Boom! Ooh, yeah.
Subcon, woo, subcon.
Woo! Supcon. That's weird how that posted. That was a little on the weird side. Don't know why it posted like that. Hopefully our donos aren't going to be messed up here tonight. Let's try this again. Let's get another $5 dono from Jason Barker. Thank you, man. Okay, good. Good.
What is your opinion on The Undertaker finally retiring on the last ride on the WWE Network?
My opinion on Undertaker retiring, you know what? I haven't seen the final one because, like I said, I just kind of got back here today and I was getting caught up on just life. You know, I distanced myself away from life for the past 2 days and it was wonderful. But yeah, I just kind of getting caught up on things. Haven't seen the Undertaker Last Ride documentary, the final part. I plan on watching that probably tonight after Monday Night Raw. If not after Monday Night Raw, then I'm most likely going to watch it tomorrow. But yeah, I need to see it. I really need to see it. If you guys have not seen the whole series yet, the first 4 parts have been amazing. And I highly recommend it. It's a completely different side of The Undertaker that you get to see. The bot's down, that usually sends it. Okay, no worries there, Steve Taylor. But everybody, now it is time for Drew McIntyre. Is the final part Chapter 5? I believe it is. I believe it was a 5-part series, and it's done. It was probably one of the best documentary series WWE has produced in a long time. So you know what, while we're on the subject here, here's a man who actually stepped foot in the ring. If you guys remember, Roman Reigns and The Undertaker took on Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre at one point in this man's rise to the WWE Championship. It was fun. It left us wanting to see a Drew McIntyre versus Undertaker match, which we never got. That's going to go down as a little bit of a missed match, unfortunately. But regardless, Drew McIntyre, the WWE Champion, is here.
Or as I've heard it being called tonight, Championship Monday.
Yeah.
You know, it's just last week that R-Truth hastily, on my behalf, accepted a winner-take-all tag team match where my WWE title was on the line. Wrap your head around that one. Nonetheless, with the future of the championship in R-Truth's hands, I still stand here champion. That was the past. We gotta look to the future.
All right, what's up? What's the future?
I'm looking for...
Oh. Oh, no way. I just got goosebumps. Oh. Oh. I legit just got goosebumps. Are we going to get Dolph Ziggler versus McIntyre for the Universal Championship? Sorry, WWE Championship? Oh, my, everybody. All right. I'm turning my microphone down just a little bit. I think I'm popping off the charts here. But holy crap, Dolph Ziggles.
Yeah, but you're surprised, but you're happy.
Yes, Dolph.
Brother.
Absolutely. I knew you would be. It's a little bit of a surprise. But as a lot of you know, AJ Styles has been traded to SmackDown.
Here it is. It's official.
And in return,
Dolph's traded to Raw.
Raw gets yours truly and my tag team partner.
Wait, what?
The glorious one, Robert Roode.
So Roode's now on Monday Night Raw.
The way I see it, Raw got the better end of the deal. And I mean this in all
seriousness. So it's 2 for 1.
No one is happier to see you as WWE champion as me. I mean that.
Okay.
I would hate to
Dolph.
see you lose that for any reason. I would hate to see you lose that title for any reason before I got what I was in.
Gonna have to fill me in, buddy. What do I owe you exactly?
Yeah.
You've already forgotten your own redemption story? You've forgotten the Drew McIntyre comeback story?
Started with Dolph.
Are you kidding me? You were here, Drew. Years ago, you were here, and you got fired. You should have been done, and you would have, if it wasn't for Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, I love that Dolph's getting the main event push, folks. This is awesome.
The lowest of the low. And I picked you up, and I brought you here. You came to Monday Night Raw because of me. You and I went on to become dominant tag team champions because of me. And now, you are the dominant WWE champion. Because of
me. All right. So going from it should have been me to because of me.
Need a challenger for Extreme Rules. And all I ask.
Let's see it. I want to see it.
Is what I am owed. A WWE title match.
What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you want to see it?
All I'm on. What I'm owed.
You know, in your mind, who was responsible for all my success again? I don't think you quite made it clear. So it's a nice revisionist history there. But let's look at you, Dolph. You know, since we split apart, hasn't exactly been smooth sailing now, has it?
Okay, all right, let's build on it. Let's
Daddy
build on it.
Claymore here watching your back. You've been losing a whole lot.
Okay.
And what did you just say, buddy? You said you came from SmackDown to Raw? Was it a 2-for-1 special or something? Mate, turn around and look at me while I'm talking to you.
Love that. I love how Drew does that.
I want you to hear this part. It's not because you're untalented. That couldn't be further from the truth. But, buddy, you've become exactly what we used to despise.
Has he?
You have become an entitled jackass.
Entitled, though. Has he?
You think the world owes you something.
Okay.
When it doesn't. But you're right. I need an opponent for Extreme Rules. We've got so much history together. You once gave me a nickname. The Scottish Psychopath.
That's right. That was from Dolph.
What I'm capable of in this ring. Can you imagine? Picture this one. Imagine what I'm capable of with this championship on the line. What I will do to you and how far I'll go. Do you really want this match? Okay, everybody, it's official.
There we go.
He wants it. At Extreme Rules, it will be Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, take my money. Yeah. I mean, you already have it. I'm subscribed to the network, but take my money. Yeah.
On Monday Night Raw.
Perfect. You guys know my feelings on Dolph Ziggler. He's my second favorite WWE superstar. Sorry, he's my second favorite wrestler of all time. He's right behind Chris Jericho for me. I love Dolph Ziggler. I love that he's getting an opportunity against Drew McIntyre. It's a natural story. Why not, right? Double thumbs up from Conman. Hell yeah. How you doing there, Stonecutter? Welcome to the live stream, and welcome everybody as well to the live stream. We've got ourselves a couple donos right here that we're going to get around to in just a second. But before we do that, make sure you guys smack that like button. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And Aled Thomas, you did call it, man. You called it. You called it. Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules. You were right, my friend. Have a cookie. All right, here we go. Let's go to Jason Barker. He says, could this be a lead up to Otis cashing in? It could. Now, if that was the case, it would require Dolph Ziggler to take the title off of Drew McIntyre, only for Otis to cash in on Dolph Ziggler. Now, they could do that. I doubt they're going to do that, though, but they could. You know, it's a story. It's a direction they can move in. Not a likely one, though.
Could this be a lead up to Otis cashing in?
Batstar dropping the $2 in there. Thank you very much, my friend. He says, unpopular opinion, Dolph is a wannabe HBK has-been. You know me, man. I'm definitely biased. I love me some Dolph Ziggler, so I don't think I can answer that one from a perspective that you're looking for, unfortunately. I personally love Dolph and think he's amazing. And yeah, he may be a wannabe Shawn Michaels, but at the same time, he's Dolph Ziggler, and I think you can't picture WWE from 2010 to 2020, like that whole decade. You can't picture what it looks like without Dolph Ziggler, and I mean that. You know, picture the authority moments. Picture Dolph Ziggler leading up to the debut of Sting in WWE. Does that match have as much meaning behind it if it weren't for Dolph Ziggler being in that spot? Maybe. I don't know. there's a lot of great moments Dolph Ziggler has been a part. The "it should have been me" character that we saw just a little bit ago, the rise of Drew McIntyre, we just saw that. Doesn't mean that Dolph Ziggler is the best WWE superstar of all time, but he's very important, in my honest opinion. His cash-in with Money in the Bank is one of the greatest cash-ins of all time. It's just unfortunate they've never truly given him the ball and allowed him to run with it. He's been a great performer for WWE for a long time. But let's start talking about some more stuff, because right here, everybody, even though that I am going to be trying to push a positive message, I do still have a few things to cover right here. Sammy Guevara, There's been some stuff that came out with Sammy Guevara, some very inappropriate comments that he made towards Sasha Banks 4 years ago. He was 22 years of age at the time, which means he was an adult. There's no excuse for them. He has been suspended without pay from AEW, with the money that Sammy Guevara's contract was supposed to make him being donated to I think it's a women's shelter. I can't remember exactly. Give me a second here. What is it that it's being donated to? It is being donated to Women's Center of Jacksonville. So there you go, AEW. Also, everybody, Jimmy Havoc over in AEW. They're trying to mend that as well. I'll say this about AEW. They're taking a direction of trying to fix what is wrong and making people realize their mistakes in the past cannot be allowed to move that way in the future, right? They can't keep allowing talent like that to act that way, or allow talent to speak in that manner and have zero repercussions for it. Doesn't matter when you were saying it or whatever. You know, it came to light today. People were hurt by it today. And it got fixed today, and the proper ramifications were taken today. All in all, I gotta say kudos to Sasha Banks with her response, because Sasha Banks' response is something that makes me very, 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 very proud of Sasha, the way that she handled that. It could have been a massive shitstorm. It was a massive shitstorm, but it could have been even bigger. It could have been worse. She took the time to reach out to Sammy Guevara, had a discussion in the private DMs. Sammy Guevara apologized publicly, and then Sammy Guevara is facing ramifications for it. I think this has been handled perfectly at this point. How AEW chooses to pursue Sammy Guevara in the future, whether he is going to be kept in the limelight with the Inner Circle, or whether he's going to be taken off TV, or whether they want him to be with Chris Jericho to mentor him, I don't know. But all I can say is today was handled perfectly, in my opinion, by all the parties involved, and it was some disgusting words, and that I do not condone from Sammy Guevara. Handled perfectly, though, by all parties involved, to be quite honest. It was disgusting, disgusting words that he said, and there's no two ways about it. Anyways, here we go, and people saying that you can't say that. I mean, it was involving... I don't really want to say the word, because it's a tough word to hear, and it affects a lot of people in many ways. If you guys don't know what the comments are, he is basically a comment that he wanted to sexually assert himself on Sasha Banks, using that word that starts with R-A, then you go onwards. There you go. All right, everybody. But that's all we need to really speak about that there. Let's move on to the next thing that I got to talk about regarding my summer here. And I know you guys, you're just starting your summer. It's towards the end of June here. Some of you are just getting let go of school. Some of you have been out for a little bit. But Conman167 here does have a summer in front of him as well. I have 2 days right now that I know I will not be live on. One of them, I'm sure some of you guys will not be a fan of the fact that I'm taking it off, but for me, July 1st is Canada Day. It's our national holiday. I'm taking it off, so July 1st we will not be live with AEW and NXT, and then the following Friday, July 10th, I've got a cottage weekend that I've been waiting for a long time. We're still having it, and I'm going up then. So there we go. July 1st, July 10th, not going to be live. Here's Nia Jax.
The title match versus Asuka tonight. When I was cheated out of becoming champion at Backlash. And then again, last week, by a biased referee. Where's the fairness?
It's the 24/7 champion. It's our Truth. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now you can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this, dog, because this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? There we go. All right. So, our Trizzle, what are you about to do here with Nia Jax? What's about to happen here? Is Nia about to become the 24/7 champion? Say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And Batstar says, true, I get it. Thank you, my friend, for the $2, though. I appreciate it, buddy.
Excuse me, ma'am. I think you're confused. You see, I'm supposed to have a match against an evil leader of a ninja clan, Akira Tozawa.
Oh, my. We're going to talk about the ninjas, okay?
For my 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South, European. I binged episodes of Reno 911 Championship.
What the heck? What?
Uh-oh. Unless you are the real Akira Tozawa.
Oh.
Everybody knows ninjas are masters of deception and disguise.
I'm not in the mood for this. You think I'm really in the mood for you to mistake me for Akira Tozawa?
Do you think I'm in the mood to be okie doke? If you're not Tozawa, who are you?
Where's the ninjas? Oh, there's Tozawa.
Two Tozawas.
Okay, not two Tozawas. There's one Tozawa, one Nia Jax, but... Uh-oh! The ninjas are here! The ninjas are here! Oh, no! The ninjas! No! Oh, my God. I'm sweating buckets in here, folks. It's like 90 degrees.
This chair until I...
Woo! Bam, 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 bam. The queen is here, everybody. I'm going to do a little spin as well. Woo! So Nia and Charlotte.
So do you want me to explain to you what's really going on? Nia squandered her last 2 title matches. Yes, Nia dropped the ball. Now because she didn't get her way, she's out here throwing a huge hissy fit. Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, you're so funny, Charlotte.
I know.
I mean, we all know that you get what you
I know.
want because your daddy's Ric Flair.
Ooh.
Actually, you know what my dad's new title is? Charlotte Flair's dad. And guess what? He loves it.
I like that.
Speaking of
I like that a lot.
Actually, wait. Before we finish, can someone come hold the ropes for me?
Okay,
Thank
heel
you.
versus heel.
Hold
Not
on,
sure
Nia.
how that works, but we'll see.
Finish this. We'll talk about families, okay?
If you think your father hasn't helped your career, you're delusional.
No, you're right. I am delusional. Yeah, now I remember. It was my dad who ended Asuka's 914-day undefeated streak at WrestleMania. Oh, and it was my dad who beat Asuka twice last month. Yeah, it was him.
Charlotte, you know who you haven't beaten? Me.
Really?
The one time we went one-on-one 3 years ago, not only did I beat you, I dominated you.
Really?
And ever since
Well, I
then,
don't remember
you've been
that.
Building your legacy on easy targets and avoiding me. Because we both know the one woman built to take your crown is me.
We gonna get a little brawl? Yep.
Oh, Charlotte Flair goes after Jax.
There we go. I get what you're saying there, Raul. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Holy moly. Look at the heat in here. But yeah, Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair just unloading on each other right now. The referee's trying to split them apart. Yeah, is this going to set up a match? I believe so. Oh, Charlotte Flair with a big-ass boot to the face of Nia Jax. And then right back on the offense. Some more hammer fists there to Nia. And yeah, this is broken down entirely, everybody. Oh. Was that a glitch? Was that a glitch? Did anybody else see a glitch? I think I might have saw a glitch there. I don't know if that was just my Sportsnet feed or if that was the actual WWE feed. No? No, so it was just the Sportsnet feed? Okay. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, so yeah, everybody, some stuff has kind of gone down here today. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode officially on Monday Night Raw, traded for AJ Styles. I like that they addressed that. Really like that they addressed it, actually. You know, it fills in the storyline a little bit better. It gives you more substance to bite your teeth in. It makes you feel like, yeah, there is two separate brands. I don't know if WWE is going to continue to pursue the cross-promotional tactic that they had going on. I think they're probably gonna, now that Bruce Pritchard is in charge of both shows. He's gonna be able to write stories so that it makes sense why one Monday Night Raw superstar ends up on SmackDown and why a SmackDown superstar ends up on Monday Night Raw. I'm still gonna give it a few weeks here because last week's edition of Monday Night Raw looked great, and this week's edition is loaded with championship matches. Remember, last week's edition of Monday Night Raw was headlined by a potential return of Christian to the ring and a vicious Randy Orton character that is just kind of being reincarnated on the scene. That led to a very entertaining episode of Monday Night Raw, but it was them relying on older superstars, right? We'll wait and see if after tonight they can start to push forward with maybe newer superstars, newer storylines, maybe some new factions, new directions, maybe Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio as a tag team, or maybe Dominic Mysterio turns on his father and joins Seth Rollins and his vision. You know, there's a bunch of directions they can go in. They just got to make sure they pull the trigger. The Ninjas have been interesting. The tag team division has been revitalized, in my opinion, with the Viking Raiders and Street Profits just being goofy with each other. I've been enjoying it. Here's the Street Profits.
See, Dawkins, tonight we end the tiebreaker between the Anything You Can Do, We Can Do Better series. Oh yeah. Alligators, goat's milk, ninjas. See,
Ninjas?
It all
Ninjas!
comes down to the WWE RAW Tag Team Championship match, which is up next. Oh yeah. See, the Viking
Up
Raiders.
next.
What you need to know, Eric and Ivar, is simply that. I heard our name, my loud prophet friend. Oh, why, yes. Do you have a message for us? Yes, I do. The message is simply this, is that the Viking Prophets aren't the NWO. We aren't for life.
Nah,
Okay.
fam. We forever.
Ah.
That's right. You know, we walk different, we talk different. We're as different as two teams can ever be, and somehow through it all, we became friends.
Who's gonna fight the evil on the streets?
Viking Prophets.
Viking Profits.
Yeah. But I warn you, even though we friends, when that bell ring, it's on, fam. Even though we the tag champs, we've been chasing y'all for jump. And we willing to do whatever it takes to get our dub against y'all.
Just to warn you, as a friend, there's nothing that's gonna stop us from reclaiming our gold. So you better bring the smoke.
Bring the smoke, he said it. Bring the smoke.
We'll see you in the ring, fam.
Oh.
Let's go then, fam. After us.
The Street Profits defend the
Up
Raw
next,
Tag
everybody.
Team titles against the Viking Raiders.
Oh, Zelina Vega? What's she thinking? Hang on. What's Zelina Vega thinking? Ooh, okay. What is Zelina Vega thinking? That's the question I'm asking you guys right now. What did Zelina Vega just have go through her mind? What was that? Let me know in the live chat right now. I want to read through some of them. Oh, great. Andrade and Garza going to make this a DQ, says Jacob Rowell. Okay. New client, says Jay Maloney. Maybe. Super Soros says, looking at Ivar. Well, he is cute, right? Remember, she got Andrade and Garza, so interference? Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're going to go in the tag team direction. That could be a thing. Aleister Black, that's on her mind, says the villain. Well, they are married. Checking out the Raw tag division for her boys. Maybe. Could be an opportunity for Andrade and Garza to make an ambush. It might very well be. But Kelvin Jackson, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you as always. Thank you for the support. That is incredibly kind. That's a 25 bomb. And folks, you know what? Conman's feeling a little thirsty. He's feeling he's a little parched. He's looking to maybe pop some of that bubbly. Maybe, I don't know. Bubbly. Bubbly. There we go. And Jason Barker, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. 30 bomb as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was weird. I'm sorry. I'm super cringe. But Jason Barker, with that, my friend, we've got ourselves a new boss, and it's Calvin Jackson becoming a... What is Calvin Jackson? Calvin Jackson is a 13-time Boss Battle champion, but Jason Barker just takes the lead right back as he takes back his Boss Battle Championship. And you know what time it is? It's time for a little bit of Miz Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Let's go. Miz and Morrison. Sing it. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Yeah, you know. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Here we go. Oh, man, guys, I missed you. I missed you so much this past weekend, you know, like taking that break from Twitter and trying to distance myself from social media as a whole. Not as a whole, sorry, what am I talking about? Trying to distance the amount of time I spend on social media is going to make me miss you guys a little bit more and make me look really, really forward to these live streams with you here. I've got a renewed sense of excitement for these streams, and not to say that I ever lost them, right? Because I didn't. I love going to work. I love my job, but there's just something fresh after, you know, a weekend of unwinding that just makes you want to get right back into the thick of things. I'm super excited for this week's edition of the CMU. That's going to take place on Wednesday. Show is going to be great, guys. I've already got most of it recorded. Woo! It's going to be great. Really looking forward to it. But right there, everybody, we've got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Jason Barker, becoming a 15-time Boss Battle Champion. But it's time for a WWE Tag Team title match. It is time for the Viking Raiders to go up against the Street Profits. Tag team titles on the line, and I'm going to ask you guys over on Twitter. Even though I'm trying to distance myself, we are still going to have live tweets in the show. We are still going to have the polls, okay? So feel free to tweet at me. Feel free to vote in the polls and all that stuff, okay, everybody? But who will win is the question. Hashtag WWE RAW. Hashtag tag team titles. Tag team titles. It will either be the Street Profits or it will be the Viking Raiders. Dun, 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 dun. I bring the swag like nobody can. I don't know the lyrics, but I could learn them if I Googled them. Hey, Jackson Plays, how you doing? He says, you were attacked by a cat today, and your arm is full of gashes. Dude, why you be messing with that pussy? Oh, no, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to make a joke on it. I'm sure you're in a ton of pain, and that can't be fun. My thoughts are with you. Heal up your arm. Make sure you get some polysporin on it, and make sure that it's not infected. That's the biggest deal, man. Biggest deal. Hopefully you're okay, buddy. But I need you to go over there, everyone. Get your votes in over on Twitter. The tag team titles are on the line. Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders. Bradley Robinette, thank you, dude, for the $2 dono. He says, no more Punk on Backstage. When did that happen? That's not even just the only thing. WWE Backstage is no longer going to be recorded on a weekly basis. It's basically been canceled. I don't know if we're ever going to see it again. It's not officially canceled. Ryan Satan basically tweeted out saying goodbye, effectively signaling the end of the show. Seems like Fox is done with it. All right, everybody. This is going to be a good one, though. The build-up for this match was worth it. It was worth it. Here we go, though, everybody. And I know lots of people talking about CM Punk. If WWE wants him back, he'll be back in some way, shape, or form. If CM Punk wants to return back to WWE, he will be back in some way, shape, or form. If either side really wanted to make it happen, they would make it happen. As of right now, I don't see it happening anytime soon. I think CM Punk was enjoying being an analyst. I think he got sick of the wrestling culture pretty quick, of people complaining, bitching, and moaning and having to have a voice and say things. I think he probably got tired of it. He's probably going to enjoy making his money that he did and go back home and slip back into his little home where we don't ever see or hear from him. Except for on Twitter. Oh, what a double drop kick right there as Ivar and Eric are working well together. Eric lifting Ivar all the way up and just driving Ivar right into the head of Angelo Dawkins. He goes down, hooks the leg, count of 2, but a kick out by Dawkins. Since Sammy is suspended for a while, will I be the lead singer of Judas? I got you, bud. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved? I've pushed them all away, and I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to save in the wreckage of my life? I become, and there you go. Montez Ford leap. What? What a power bomb right into the Street Profits, and Eric and Ivar are in control, man. How many viewers did I lose from singing Judas? That's the question. But we have went to commercial break and the match is already underway. There we go. Robert Michaels says, I don't think CM Punk will return to the ring anytime soon. Honestly. That's fair. Justin Beverly says, I be con man. I be con man. Con man is a god. I be con man. I be con man. Cause con man is a god. There you go. That's the new song. That's the new song right there. Who do you think will win? Because you want our opinion. Let's have yours. Absolutely, Jay Maloney. I'll be glad to give you my opinion. I think that this needs to result in the Street Profits hanging on to the tag team titles. I think this entire thing has been designed to get both teams over, but the Street Profits are clearly the babyface team that they're trying to grow as champions. They seem more legit right now. They feel like they have a higher ceiling. Their promos have been better. Don't get me wrong. It's been nice seeing all of the character work gone into the Viking Raiders. But in my opinion, Street Profits have elevated themselves even higher above than the Viking Raiders. I can see the Street Profits continuing this type of gimmick with new teams coming to face them in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not doing a best of something series or that anything you can do, we can do better series. But I can feel like they still will have that same vibe moving forward as where the Viking Raiders if they win the tag titles, it feels like that would be the pinnacle of where they could go, unless they were to turn heel, but that would revert all the character work that they just did with the Viking Raiders to get them over as baby faces, because they were kind of heels beforehand. So that's basically what I gotta say about that one. I think the Street Profits are going to retain. Whew. I cannot believe... You know what I need? I need like a little thermometer right back there so you guys could legit see how hot it is in this room. I'm sweating buckets, man. Johnny Souza says, Con, I have to disagree with you. Okay, man. He says, well, their run has been fun. I think it's time to bring it to a close. I'm betting on the Viking Raiders to win. And you know what? Absolutely. If the Viking Raiders do win, I understand it's probably a new direction with the tag titles. I just would rather see Street Profits versus maybe Angel Garza and Andrade. I feel like that might be able to, because they already had that WrestleMania thing, right? There with Austin Theory and Angel Garza, correct? Man, I'm already blanking on that match. Goes to show how much it stood out in my mind. But whatever that match was at WrestleMania, you know, they already have a bit of history. They can draw off that. History is good when you're doing storytelling. It might be boring to see the same matches over and over again, but I feel like they might be able to bring something fresh to it this time around. Angel Garza's stock has risen quite a bit, so maybe they would do that. Maybe they would do Viking Raiders versus Angel Garza and Andrade. Maybe. Crap, Raul. I'm sorry, man. You got to be in so much pain. I know what you're going through. Literally know exactly what you're going through. It is such a painful thing, those damn wisdom teeth, man. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you can get back to being normal. I'm going to tell you, it took me probably 2.5 weeks before I could really feel like myself again when I was going through them. And unfortunately, you know, I didn't get mine fixed, so it's probably going to happen again at some point. And I didn't actually get any antibiotics either, but hopefully you're okay, buddy. Whew.
Update: antibiotics didn't help much. Bringing Dennis tomorrow and seeing what they say.
Oh, Derek Goodman, I want to show you what my fan setup is right now. I've got a fan right over there blasting air towards the back of my room so that it bounces off this wall right here and comes and hits me on the back. And then I've got this fan sitting right here, which is blasting right on me as well. So, yeah, I've got the fan situation. It's just that this house is so old, and it has so much insulation in it, which is good, except for during the summer when we don't have actually air conditioning in this house. So we don't get cold during the winter, but we are very hot during the summer. We have a little tiny AC unit that sticks out of our kitchen window that does not cool down the whole house. Hang on. What? Oh, what the hell? The Viking Experience into the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, but broken up by Ivar just in the nick of time. And now to the outside of the ring. Angelo Dawkins just got tossed. Going through a rough time. I miss being in the streams. Casey Rose, we miss having you in here, and I hope you're okay. Whatever it is may be going on, I want you to know that you're loved here in these live streams. You're loved here in this community. You're well respected in this community. And Casey Rose, we all hope you are okay. We all hope you are okay, Casey. Oh. Ivar handspring. What a back elbow as he takes down Montez Ford. Hey, Coup de Gras, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. No worries. Cartwheel from Ford. Cartwheel from Ivar. Drop kick Insaguri, I should say. Kick to the side of the head from Ivar, and the ladies, man, be taking him out. But there you go, stepping through the ropes. Cartwheel from Eric. Cartwheel from Dawkins. Don't tell me all of them are going to do a yeah! Cartwheels! Here, chant it with me. Cartwheels, 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 cartwheels. Oh, what the hell are they going to do right now? Eric and Ivar. Look at the power. Eric just power bombs and power slams him down. Tag has been made back to Ivar. Ivar to the top. Is it about to be over? Are we going to get ourselves new tag team champions? Splash misses. Dawkins moves out of the way. Dawkins, what a spine buster delivered there to Ivar. Tag has been made right back to Montez Ford. Spear! Down goes Eric. Montez Ford with the 5-star Ford splash. It's over. 2-3. Street Profits retain. Who calls it again? This guy! How you doing, Johnny Souza? How you doing? How you doing, Johnny Souza? How you doing, Johnny Souza? Just giving you a hard time, bud. Street Profits retain. Good match. Very fun match. Hard hitting. Not too long, not too short. Entertaining. Needed that. All right, so Street. Oh, hang on. Are they going to turn? All right, they're giving a hug in the center of the ring. Is there going to be a turn? Viking Raiders. Viking Profits. They leave. All right, I think that's it, everybody. Works for me. Works for moi. But hang on, hang on. Back to the Street Profits here. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Yep, there's the next feud. So there we go, everybody. That is confirmation. Angel Garza and Andrade gonna go after the tag team titles, and the Street Profits are being beaten down by the two sexy Latinos. There you go, just stomping right on them. Another kick right there, but back come the Viking Raiders, saving the Street Profits. All right. Man, Angel Garza is looking like $1 million, isn't he? Making fun of the Viking Profits as well with the raising of the hand right there. Angel Garza looks like he is a star in the making. Here's Seth Rollins. The Monday Night Messiah.
We've been thinking. Gentlemen, tonight I have a message for Rey Mysterio. Soon all will be revealed.
The Monday Night Daddy. There we go, everybody. All right, let's roll this Actually, no. First up. Thank you, everybody. We got to get some donos. So, Raul Kapar, I believe... Did I run yours? I did not. So, let's roll Raul Kapar's dono. Thank you very much, my friend. Must you always call it Conman? I will have my revenge. Will you there, Mr. Intercontinental Champion Johnny Souza? Will you there, buddy? Huh? Will you there? Will you there? I'm joking. Thank you, my friend, for tuning into the live stream here today. I'm sweating buckets because it is about 100 degrees in here now. I legit, yeah, ooh, yeah, Conman stinks, okay. I need a shower after this stream, I think. Like,
Update: antibiotics didn't help much. Bringing Dennis tomorrow and seeing what they say.
Yeah, if you guys are wondering why it's also so freaking hot, because this light, this light right here, just beating down on my face, and then that light over there just produces so much heat. It's insane. It's insane. I'm actually sweating buckets. Thank you, Ruel, though. I appreciate it, buddy. And then we got ourselves the $2 dono from Casey Rose. Casey, once again, we are with you. Hopefully you are okay. Again, if there's anything that I can do, you know, please let me know. Hopefully I can continue to entertain you. Can't I just turn it off? Sure, you know what, guys? I'll show you what it looks like if I was to turn off my, my main lighting, okay? So yeah, if I was to turn off my main lighting, this is how dark it is. So, gonna go ahead and say, no, we're not gonna run with just the dark live stream right this. But you know, it is cooler. It's about already 5 degrees cooler in here. Maybe I gotta do it like this. How is it, Conman after dark? I don't know. It seems like it's the Brood in here. You know what? Here, I've got an idea. I got an idea because we need to do this right now. We're doing this, okay, everybody? Listen, one sec. This is happening. This is happening. CMU Dark got real for once. Hell yeah, it did, man. All right, here we go. Yeah! It's that song! Yeah! Brood. Yeah, rocket. Yeah. All right, that's all we can do because we totally just got copyrighted. But here we go, everybody. We're going to head back to Monday Night Raw right now, and I will turn my lights back on so you can see my glorious, sweaty face.
Later on tonight, Rey Mysterio returns here to Raw, looking to confront the Monday Night Messiah. Now, remember what happened last week? Seth Rollins was threatening to sacrifice Rey Mysterio's son Dominic when Rey intervened and put Seth Rollins.
All right, there we go. We are back. But with that, my friends, we've also got ourselves a nice little dono right here. We all know this is our tease for the return of CMU Dark. No, my friend, that is definitely not. All right, Jason Barker, thank you, my friend, for your $14 dono. That's incredibly kind. And with that, everybody, we've got ourselves a new boss. Hit it! Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh. Ooh, what? He, maybe, touches children? I don't know. Velveteen Dream. Oh, God, that was a bad joke. Okay, anyways, though, everybody. Rey Mysterio, it looks like we're getting a nice little recap right here. Why don't you just get a small lamp for your desk set up? Then you won't have to have the light on. No, Ghostface, my friend, that's not how it works. I know, it was a really bad joke. Sorry, guys. That was a really bad one. I kind of regret that one. That was bad. Here's Seth Rollins.
I did not choose to be the Monday Night Messiah. Rey, just as you did not choose to be a sacrifice.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day, Seth. Nah, Ghostface, I'm just joking around. Not gonna get in trouble for that. If I'm gonna, I don't care. That's just a joke.
Accepted my role in the greater good, while you have been defiant, and defiance breeds suffering. The saddest part in all of this is that you have allowed your son, your boy Dominic, to get involved in this situation.
Hey, Kevin Langoff, how you doing, buddy? Happy belated Father's Day to you and to all other dads in the live stream chat here today.
That whatever becomes of you or your son, from this moment forward, that is on you.
Oh.
That is guilt you will have to harbor, because the greater good is coming for us all. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Now, I've heard it said that legends never die, but they sure as hell can outlive their welcome.
That's a great line. That is a great line.
What the Monday Night Messiah is capable of. So if you're Rey Mysterio or if you're Dominic, you have to be extremely concerned about what Seth Rollins now might have in store.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio will join us later on tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Now,
all right. So there we go, everybody. Rey Mysterio, let me try that again. Rey Mysterio will join us on Monday Night Raw here tonight, so looking forward to that one as well.
The one woman built to take your crown is me.
Fair enough. Jason Barker, thank you, dude, for the $5 dono. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so I think we're probably going to get the Asuka Charlotte Flair match coming up next. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to main event. I think they might be doing the women's tag team titles in the main event, because I have a feeling tonight we see either Sasha Banks or Bayley turn on each other. I think tonight could be the catalyst. Either that or...
Offensive jokes are just jokes gone to, so if you have a beef with a comedian while you were
either that or
then you might need to drop that.
You are going to see something along the lines of them lose the titles, maybe Bayley gets pinned, or there was like some sort of miscommunication that leads to them losing the titles, maybe get a rematch at Extreme Rules, and then that's where the turn happens, something along like those lines. Here we go, Charlotte Flair.
Arm does seem to be pretty badly hurt. So
Charlie, no. The Queen never postpones. I mean, this is what we do. No one said it was
tape,
ballet. Cool. No, trust me, my arm will be just fine holding up that Raw Women's Championship.
Okay, have a good night there, Raul. Oh, Charlie Caruso.
Angel?
With Angel Garza.
Andrade? Hello.
Wow.
Really
not even
surprising.
acknowledging
It was great, but
Zelina.
surprising to see the two of you acting as a cohesive unit this evening. But the question still remains, what prompted that unprovoked attack?
I am Steve. It's so hot.
When you know what you want, you have to be willing to take risks. It's like being with a beautiful woman, gazing deep into her eyes at the mystery behind.
Yeah, Gary, listen. Angel, now's not the time for this. Okay? No. Okay. $2 Chuck. Hi, here. You and the rest of the WWE Universe need to know that you are looking at a united front. My clients have took their differences and turned them into strength. And soon, they will be taking a common prize.
The Raw Tag Team titles.
And it's time for the Empress of Tomorrow, the women's champion, Asuka versus Charlotte. Ooh, baby. All right. Here we go. It is time for this matchup. I'm going to get it on the screen, and then I'm going to be asking you guys, who do you think is going to win this title match? So far tonight, the show's been entertaining as hell. It's been really good, and I've enjoyed the crap out of the show already, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you are, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. The prediction for me during this matchup... I feel like Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka is going to be a triple threat match at what's it called? Is going to be a triple threat match at Extreme Rules. So I feel like Nia costs them this match, maybe beats them both down. That leads to the Extreme Rules match. I don't know, something along those lines. I don't think this match ends cleanly. I think it would have been the main event if there was a big title change in mind. I think it would be the main event if Charlotte Flair was winning the match here tonight straight up. Yeah, it's going to be triple threat at Extreme Rules. I think that's just the direction they're going in. And then whether they want to do something along the lines of Shayna Baszler coming in at the end of that match and just choking out Asuka to the point where it makes you want to see the match at SummerSlam, I think that's the direction. So if I'm going to call it right now, I'm going to call it that you go tonight, this match ends with a disqualification. Extreme Rules is triple threat. Asuka retains at Extreme Rules. And then Shayna Baszler starts a program with Asuka so that at SummerSlam, it's Shayna Baszler versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. I'm down for that. Are you guys down for that? And then at SummerSlam, it could also be Bayley versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And if you have those 2 matches there for the women's division, you've got some big-time matches. And then maybe, just maybe, Io Shirai versus Charlotte Flair if you wanted to do that one-on-one, because you could. What do you guys think? Am I in the right kind of mindset? Or what do you think? I'd say the same, but never count out Charlotte. That's true. You can never count out the Queen. Sounds good, Conman. Hey, Kevin. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Conman, any opinions on The Rest of Us Part 2? Let's keep it short. I'm curious what you think. The Rest of Us Part 2? Not a single thought on it. Don't even know what that is. It's a video game, right? Maybe? Last of Us. Last of Us 2. That's probably what you meant. That's a video game. Not The Rest of Us. That's why it sounded weird. Jackson Plays says the arm of Charlotte is going to hurt her. It might. I think it's a ploy right here for them to make you believe Charlotte isn't going to win it outright, and if she's got an injury going into Extreme Rules, that makes you believe she's not going to win it there as well. I think it's just a way of trying to maximize the star value of Charlotte while mitigating the amount of damage a loss for Charlotte will have. Am I going to get the PS5? Not for a while, but I will. I will eventually. Probably around the time that WWE 2K22 comes out, I will look at the PS5. I don't see any reason for me getting one beforehand. I don't play enough of my PS4 as is. I spend way too much time creating content, if I'm being honest. And by working here on this channel to actually enjoy a ton of video game downtime. I used to really enjoy Overwatch, and I used to put a lot of time into Overwatch, but then I started growing this channel even more, and this took up most of my spare time. Could be a reason she can't get the figure 8 in. I could be wrong. Oh, you might be onto something there, Steve Taylor. Yeah, she goes to lock in the figure 8 and then goes to bend back and can't get all the way back up, and maybe that allows Asuka to lock in the Asuka lock. Maybe something like that. Maybe it's the arm bar that forces Charlotte to tap out. I don't know. What do you guys think? How does this match end here today? Clean win for Asuka, clean win for Charlotte, disqualification. What do you think? Those are your 3 options. Well, I guess they could be dirty wins for somebody else, but let's use those 3. What about Liv Morgan in the title picture? Asks Dark Galaxy. You know, that's not the worst idea. Liv Morgan's over as hell. I'd actually like to see Liv Morgan versus Io Shirai, if I'm being honest, for the NXT Championship. NXT Women's Championship. Double Countout says the villain. DQ says a few other people, like Ahmed Al-Said and Dale Campbell. Madman09 says DQ as well. Diego says probably DQ. They have to protect Charlotte at all times. Well, she's a megastar, right? She's Ric Flair's daughter, or Ric Flair is Charlotte Flair's dad. That's the way to look at it. That's the way they want you to look at it, at least. Also very excited for the match between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Very excited. By the way, Big Sam Hurd, thank you very much, my friend. I'll read that out in just a sec. So, who will win is the question. Hashtag women's title. All right, everybody. Twitter.com/Conman167, because I still like your votes, everybody. I still like pulling up the polls. I like interacting with you guys over there like that, but it's just, I'm taking a pretty much a hiatus or a mini hiatus from Twitter. I'm not scrolling through my homepage all that much. I'm only going to try to repost positivity and positive messages to be moving forward. I don't want to be filling all of your guys' timelines with just negative stuff that's going on in this world, because it's just so tough being on social media right now. But here we go. It is time for this championship match. Asuka versus Charlotte.
Contest scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, Charlotte's selling the arm. She is selling it. It's a little lower. That's cool. Seeing her sell it like that, that's really neat.
And her opponent from Osaka, Japan, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka.
There's Asuka.
Their most recent encounter was one-on-one just before the Backlash pay-per-view, Joe. We speculated going into Backlash that Asuka may be thrown off her game going into her defense against Nia Jax because of the loss.
All right. You forgot to read the dono. No Callaway chemo. I did not forget to read it. I was actually about to turn over and do that right now. Here we go. Big Sam Heard TV saying, thank you, Undertaker, for all the memories. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see the final part. I have yet to see the final part of the docuseries with Undertaker there, The Last Ride, but looking forward to watching it potentially tonight. Don't know for sure if I'm just going to fall asleep after the live stream or not, but because Conman's hungover. But yeah. Christian Vega says, Con, if WWE Backstage is done for, do I think CM Punk should be on commentary? If CM Punk wants to be in the WWE, they will find a role for him in the WWE. There's too much money to be made with CM Punk. If he wants to be a part of WWE, he would be. I mean, personally, I prefer Samoa Joe on commentary. Don't get me wrong. CM Punk, he carries a name value, but that name value has been diluted over the last decade. Seriously, over the last decade, his name value went from being sky high to sky low with his whole UFC run. You know, CM Punk is CM Punk. Name value will draw crowds. People loved him in the ring for what he brought to the ring, but at the end of the day, the man was, he left us. He left us. And I know that there was stuff going on, but he left us. He left wrestling. He left us. And I honestly don't give two craps about if CM Punk comes back anymore. Will I mark out if he comes back? Absolutely. But am I missing him? No, I'm not. I was not all that thrilled when he was on WWE Backstage, to be quite honest. I didn't think it was that groundbreaking of a moment. CM Punk back on WWE TV, but not WWE TV. Talking about WWE, but not really giving his full honest answers because he doesn't want to ruffle too many feathers. It just didn't work for me. Drew Pierce, how you doing, buddy? Please don't demand me to read your comment. I will try to get around to it if I can, but let me go right here and see what it is that you said. You've spammed read my comment about 1 million times. Here we go. Nia Jax will interfere. They will have a triple threat match and Charlotte will win. Cardi will turn on Asuka and have a championship match. Maybe. Please don't make demands out of me, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. All right. But Asuka, just with a running knee right there to Charlotte Flair as she's going to try to step back and deliver maybe another one. Oh, that was nasty. That was really nasty. Asuka hit her head hard. Wasn't Punk the guy who got fired on his wedding day? Yeah. Yeah, that was a bitch move by WWE, I'll say that much. And anybody who says that wasn't intentional, it was intentional. Yeah, Jay Maloney, I think a few of us are along that thought process as well. Sherry Holloway, how you doing? Asking me who won between the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. That was the Street Profits. They retained their tag team titles and then they were attacked by Angel Garza and Andrade after the match. And that's going to lead to a match between them down the line. There's only been the one match, right? The Street Profits defeating the Viking Raiders. There hasn't been another match other than that? I don't believe so, right, guys? Mr. Combined says, what's your reaction with Mixer going away? I'm not really invested in Mixer at all. I don't think I've even watched a single live stream over there, so it doesn't bother me. But I know there was a lot of streamers taken back by that. A lot of streamers who became free agents and made a crap ton of money from securing the bag. You know what I mean? Oh, nice little move there. And face first goes Asuka into the corner turnbuckle. When you hit 200k subs, will I do something for it? Absolutely. I don't know what. Maybe 200k. We could talk about the Connies that I promised you for 100k. Maybe that'll be the running joke on the channel. Every 100k I say we're gonna do the Connies, and then just say we're gonna keep doing the Connies, and just keep saying we're gonna do it, and then just totally stop talking about it and hope each and every single one of you forget that I ever mentioned I was gonna do it. Let's just do that every 100k. How about that? Oh yeah, I never followed through on that one. Never followed through at all. When did I start this channel? Oh god, I started it November. Well, I started the channel I believe in 2010, but I didn't upload any content on it until 2011. November 11th, 2011 was my very first live stream, I believe. No, not even live stream, first video, sorry. And I started as a Minecraft channel. I got onto a server called the Chaoscraft server with Biggs87X and Zai Let's Play, which, oh yeah, thinking of them right here, right now, I'm going to go off on a complete side tangent right here. We might get back to what I was talking about. We might not, knowing me. But I got to give a massive shout out to two people. Two awesome people who I've known for 7.5 years now, who I'm very proud to call my friends. Very proud to call my friends. Biggs87X, Zai Let's Play, Ricky, and Zaida. They are pregnant. I'm so happy. I'm so over the moon for Zai Let's Play and Biggs87X. They're gonna have a baby. Two amazing individuals who helped me become this YouTube channel, and I found out now that they are going to be having a baby. So that is absolutely amazing. If you go over to Zai Let's Play's channel, she has a video on it if you would like more information on that and who they are. But it's amazing. I'm so incredibly happy for those two. I'm just so happy. They deserve all the best in this world. So yeah, anyways, that's my little side tangent right there. I've known them for 7.5 years, but anyways, how I got onto that was I was doing my YouTube. I got invited onto a server called Chaoscraft by a man called Professor Chaos. Got introduced to Biggs right there, met Zai through the server as well, and next thing you know, my YouTube just started growing from there. I believe I reached 8,000 subscribers before I started doing WWE content, and I started doing WWE content SummerSlam, or just before SummerSlam 2016. I want to say Money in the Bank, a Monday Night Raw around then, the WWE draft time. That's when I switched over to being a WWE channel. And the channel just kept growing from there. It wasn't until... Oh wait, no, it was SummerSlam 2016. No. Whatever the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, that's what it was. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, in 2016, the channel went from 8,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in one night, gained over 2,000 subs. Went live with SummerSlam the next night, was showing the video because I really wasn't thinking about copyright at the time. Channel got suspended for about 3 months, and then I returned it at the end of 2016 with TLC. Then the growth happened. Royal Rumble 2017, myself and Bob, we live streamed together for the very first time ever. Had nearly 1 million views on that video. We had over 16,000 people watching the live stream at one point. We were #1 trending on YouTube. The channel just took off. We went from being a 10,000 subscriber channel to a 28,000 subscriber channel in a matter of like a couple of months. Then we ended up hitting 100K in 2018? 2018, I believe I hit 100K. Whenever the McGregor-Khabib fight was, that's when we hit 100K, and we've been growing since then. The channel growth has slowed down, unfortunately. But, you know, there's only so many wrestling fans out there who want to sit and watch wrestling and want to sit and watch somebody talk about wrestling for an entire 3.5 hour day, right? So I totally get it. But hopefully we're going to continue to grow this channel, right? But people asking about the Connies? So, people asking about the Connies. It was meant to be like an award show, like just a goofy, silly thing that I was going to do here on the channel. Just have fun with it. And it was a lot of things that I wasn't expecting to try to have to set up. I didn't really have the time for it. And I bit way too much off the bone right there. I bit way too much off. And I just wasn't able to do it, and so I tried pushing it under the carpet. People still ask me about it, though. But yes, again, it is like 100 degrees in here, and I am like sweating my ass off. Oh, Charlotte Flair just ran shoulder first into the corner turnbuckle, and she's actually in a lot of trouble at the moment. And there it is. The armbar is locked in. Charlotte Flair gripping onto the sore arm already. But Asuka Asuka just transitioned onto the sore shoulder. It's locked in, but Charlotte Flair gripping on tight, trying not to allow Asuka to extend that arm all the way. Asuka with that armbar still locked in. Charlotte Flair gripping those hands tight, refusing to let go of her grip, and gets to the bottom rope just in the nick of time, forcing the rope break. Whew, whew, whew. Cannot get over how freaking hot this is. And I know I'm complaining a lot, and I apologize, everybody. You can get a cold bottle of water and cool yourself down a ton. Right here, man. Nick Pren asking, 100 degrees in your office, have you got air conditioning? Not in the office, man. We don't have central air, unfortunately, in this old house. And we only have like a window air conditioner. Asuka gets to the bottom rope off the spear and just in the nick of time. Yeah. I honestly might need to, Nicholas Smalley. Inside cradle, count of 2, no way, kick out by Charlotte. That was close. That was close. Back into the armbar, and Charlotte Flair is caught this time. She's caught, no way out. Not a chance she's getting out of this one. Asuka's going to make her tap, right? Into the triangle choke. But Charlotte Flair, is she seriously going to try to lift her? Okay, you're not selling that arm, Charlotte. How is she doing that? What a power bomb. Oh, turning right around though. Asuka lock is locked in. What a transition. It's over. It's over. Asuka, is she going to make Charlotte Flair tap out? Is Charlotte going to tap out to Asuka? Charlotte tap, tap, tap. Charlotte taps. Oh my God. They actually gave Asuka a clean win over Charlotte? Oh my God, Charlotte taps. They seriously just had Charlotte Flair tap out. No way. Are you kidding, everybody? Wow, that's unexpected. Okay, so that has to set up Nia Jax, right? Charlotte looks defeated as hell. It's like she... Yeah, like, I know the shoulder isn't... It's the excuse, right? Why Charlotte lost. It's the excuse, and they're going to keep an excuse on Charlotte for why she lost. But that's a massive win for Asuka. She got her retribution. Remember, Charlotte was the one who ended her undefeated streak at WrestleMania.
Do you think your fight with Charlotte Flair earlier this evening had anything to do with the outcome of the match we just saw?
Do you know what I think, Charlie? I think it would be a real shame for someone to kick the queen while she's down.
Watch your back, Charlotte Flair. Well, the nature boy, Ric Flair, reminded us all that he is still the dirtiest player in the game with his allegiance to the Viper of Randy Orton. This week, the nature boy is back.
Yeah, she's probably going to attack Shayna, so I wonder if they start setting up Asuka versus Shayna right now, if they try to set up something else. I mean, Personally, the triple threat match should probably happen at Extreme Rules still. I think the clean tap out for Charlotte, even with the shoulder injury, there's still enough momentum from Charlotte Flair and still enough heat on her to put her in that match. Also, Nia Jax Asuka one-on-one doesn't interest me at Extreme Rules. It doesn't. Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Nia, triple threat, it's different enough. There's enough of a story there now to make sense of it. You know, Charlotte Flair taps out to Asuka because of Nia Jax. Makes sense Charlotte Flair wants another opportunity. Makes sense Nia Jax wants her opportunity. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the worst idea to move in that direction. But then after that, SummerSlam, in my opinion, if SummerSlam isn't Shayna Baszler versus Asuka, you are missing out, and you are actually really hurting Shayna Baszler by not having her be around. Think about how dominant she looked during Money in the Bank, how much she was built up. Think about how she was built up going into WrestleMania. Think about how she was built up going into the Elimination Chamber. Think about all those things. And then think about where Shayna Baszler is now. They're really missing the ball with her. She doesn't have to be the dominant champion that she was down in NXT, but she needs something. And whether that is in a tag team, maybe bringing up Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke to be alongside of her, you know, actually making that faction happen on WWE TV. I know we've seen it in NXT, but give it something new. You know, maybe make them her heaters for that and get moving up the card. I don't know. There's ways to get Shayna Baszler on TV. And what? Shayna Baszler is what? She is age. She's 39 years old. You know, she's not a spring chicken anymore, unfortunately. 39 pushing 40. You can't waste much more time with Shayna. We're talking already about half of the year has gone by, and Shayna Baszler, she got a bit of a push coming out of Extreme Rules, but people booed her right then. They didn't react well to Shayna, so that kind of hurt her push. But we haven't gotten to see much since she got called up.
Our sense of adventure, our desire to travel, our hunger for the open road has
Who's 39 years old? Shayna Baszler. What I have heard is Vince has given up on Shayna Baszler. Okay, maybe, but here's the thing that I want to say about that. Vince McMahon never truly gives up on anybody. All it takes is a certain story to be available. All it takes is a certain push. All it takes is a certain string of matches. All it takes is a certain producer recommending something to change Vince McMahon's mind. Just because he goes one day and saying, I've lost interest with this superstar, does not mean that they aren't going to find something for them to do in a couple months' time, in a year's time, what have you. Vince McMahon changes his mind faster than anybody that I've ever seen. He does not have long-term plans in place. Very rarely do you see a story carried out from start to finish and be executed exactly like Vince McMahon wanted. He changes his mind all the time. As who he wants as the face, who he wants as the heel, what type of story should we have, what type of funny stuff, what type of merch are we going to push. That's Vince McMahon. And he doesn't really know what he wants anymore. I'm not sure if he's ever known what he wants. I feel like he just goes off the seat of his pants sometimes with WWE. And it's a damn shame too, because the writers are really coming around. They're really starting to find grooves for these characters. The writing has been so much better since the turn of the year. But I'm not sure if the booking has matched the writing. We got ourselves a $5 dono. Thank you, Jason Barker. He says, hey, Con, do you think Shawn Michaels truly retired in 2009 but makes sporadic appearances now and again in case of emergency? Break glass? I mean, he did retire back in 2009, and he came out of retirement for that Saudi Arabia match. Yeah, I don't know with Shawn Michaels. It's unfortunate because Shawn Michaels had one of the most storybook ending, or like fairy tale storybook endings that you could imagine, and he kind of ruined it with that Saudi Arabia match for a big payday. That was just a mess because Hunter tore something. I'm not sure exactly what it was. It was just a mess. Just a mess. Is Roman still there? Yes, he's a part of WWE. No, he's not on the shows right now.
Michaels truly retired in 2009, but makes sporadic appearances now
Pectoral
and again
muscle, thank you.
in case of emergency break glass.
What happened to EC3? He got EC released. What did WrestleVotes just tweet out there? WrestleVotes just made a tweet with 2013 ... What is this in reference to? Oh my god. Okay. So WrestleVotes just tweeted out 2013 ... with the eyes rolling face and saying Randy Orton defeats Big Show in an Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules from 2013. Does this mean we're going to get Big Show versus Randy Orton again? Is that the direction? They're totally going to do Randy Orton versus Big Show. That's totally what they're doing. Oh my god, that's... no. 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 Oh no. God, I don't want that. I don't want that. I seem like I hate it. Yeah, because it's Big Show and Randy Orton in 2020. Don't get me wrong, Big Show has value, but not against Randy Orton. I mean, well, Randy Orton can get value out of anybody, but if you're using Big Show, you should be doing it to establish other talent who is already there, not further somebody who could help make another star. I don't know. I'm not interested in it, but again, I will see where it goes, because WWE, if they can tell stories to get me interested in stuff, I will be interested, and I don't want to judge too early without stuff actually happening. But it just seems like Bruce Pritchard is taking everything from 2010 before and just saying, okay, let's put this on TV in 2020. Let's make new matches. Let's get new rivalries. Apollo Crews versus Randy Orton. Why the hell not? You know, make it a non-title match. Maybe go Bobby Lashley versus Randy Orton. I know they're both heels, but what the hell? Do something to further your current crop of superstars. Here's Edge. Edge.
So here we are, Randy. You won at Backlash. But I don't think you lived up to your claim of being the better natural wrestler. Yeah, you hit me with an RKO and you tore my triceps off the bone. Another surgery. You did that. But I kicked out. I kept fighting. Now, you'll tell yourself in your mind, you'll tell the world to make yourself feel better that you kept me hanging around to prove a point, but we both know that's bull.
Okay. All right, you got my attention.
I saw it. I felt the panic when I was about to lock in that anti-venom. And then just coincidentally, you hit me with an accidental low blow, huh? Okay. I saw Raw last week and I said, okay, Randy's now calling himself the greatest wrestler ever because he won the greatest wrestling match ever. Shout it from the mountaintops, man. Put it on a t-shirt, hats, buttons, bed sheets, boxer shorts, canned ham pinatas, whatever you need to do, because obviously beating me means that much in your world.
All right.
Whereas mine, beating you is what I expect. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed I didn't see the low blow coming. Hell, I'm disappointed that I didn't do it first. That's not going to happen again. You said that I lit a fire in your gut, that I reminded you who you are, the legend killer. Well, this match, this injury, not being able to pick up my daughters on Father's Day, That showed me that I need to wake up a side of me that has been dormant, that's been asleep for far too long.
Bring back the vampire! Bring back the brood!
When you painted Jay into a corner and you questioned his guts, his manhood, when you know he's not medically cleared to wrestle and hasn't wrestled a match in 6 years, and then you punted him. He has been my best friend for 36 years, before the rest of the world knew him as Christian. He has walked with me through every trial and tribulation in my life.
Oh boy.
So when you did that, you put the PG superstar who's been walking around here just happy and ecstatic to finally be back doing what he loves to do, will you put that guy to bed? But for that, I'm thankful.
The PG superstar. Did you guys see what he did
woke
there?
up the side of me
Because now he's going to get back to being the rated R superstar.
to any level to get what he wants. Who doesn't care how many backs he bruises to step on to get to the top. See, I don't care about winning a wrestling match now, Randy. I'm gonna embarrass you, emasculate you, make you wish Cowboy Bob was firing blanks on the night you were conceived.
Oh, damn. All right, there it is. There's the personal touch.
When you come home, your kids are gonna come running up to you, but they're gonna stop. They're gonna see that look in your eye and say, Dad, are you okay? And you won't be. When you go to hug Kim at night and you can't look her in the eyes and she can't look you in the eyes because you both know what's coming. I know you got voices in your head, but join me into the chorus and I'm gonna be screaming louder than all of them. I will seep into every aspect of your life and infect it. Tear your life apart brick by brick from the inside. You have no idea what you've done.
Uh-oh.
You woke up the evil. You woke up the rated R superstar.
Yeah, there it is. Conman calls it.
Get some sleep while you can, Randy.
Here's Randy.
Excuse me, Randy. Last week, you critically injured Edge at Backlash in what was known as the greatest wrestling match ever. And
Let me ask you something, Charlie. Do you know what a snake does when it feels threatened?
What's it do?
It's really like any other animal. You back a snake into a corner and it's going to bite. It's going to strike wildly, sometimes blindly. That snake is going to do what Mother Nature intended for it to do. It's going to defend its clutch of eggs. It's going to do what it has to do to survive. Now, Edge and Christian, they come back and try to have their comebacks.
Agreed,
at the
Steve.
Expense
Agreed.
of me. So what do I do when I'm backed into a corner? I strike, sometimes blindly and wildly, but I'm going to do what I have to do to defend my family, to defend my livelihood. I am going to do what I have to do to survive. It's Mother Nature. Now, I sincerely wish that Edge and Christian would reach a full recovery, and I think that there's a good chance that they will both live happy, healthy, long lives, as long as they do it far, far, far away from me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have something to discuss with the Nature Boy.
With the Nature Boy? With Ric Flair?
The virtual stick skills and big league chirps continue on the Sportsnet Bracket Challenge, powered by EA Sports.
Trenton Pinkard says, Conman, did you just get a sip of Sprite or something else? Water, H2O. It's actually completely empty right now. It's only been an hour and a half. My God, everybody. I do apologize if I'm looking a little on the Solete side. Like I said, it's like 90, 100 degrees in here for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know exactly what it is. It's hot out. We don't have AC. That's all it is. Whew. Oh, T Savage, I'm so sorry to hear that. My thoughts are with you and your family. That is a terrible thing to have to go through right now. It's never a good thing to go through anytime, but especially right now. My thoughts are with you and your family, and my condolences there, T Savage. My condolences. Okay, so Jason Barker says Randy Orton got that Jeff Bridges look in the face. Don't think I know what you mean by that. Jeff Bridges, who is that? I recognize the name. Oh, that guy. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Kayla Bernstein, how you doing there, girl? Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you. Great to have you as always. And yeah, we're going to take Randy Orton down off the screen in just a second. But Jason Barker there, thank you once again for your $5 donation. It's time to burn it down. Hey TJ Young, I know that you've said that about 1,000,000 times at this point. Yes, Monster Energy is not good for you. There's also worse things in this world for you. I don't drink coffee. I've had like 2 sips of coffee my whole life. These things keep me going. They keep me going for these live streams later at night, especially after a long day, right? Yeah, they're not great for you. I avoid the sugar ones. I go with the sugarless. Still not great for you. Don't plan on drinking them my whole life, but I'm just not a coffee person at all. It's not my thing. I'm actually not a fan of hot beverages in general. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. I like hot chocolate to a point, but it's not a thing that I want to sit there and sip on at all times. Yeah, coffee's just not my thing. Any hot drinks really are just not my thing. Aled Thomas says, am I filming the CMU tomorrow, or have I done it already? I have filmed the first 7 matches. I have 3 more matches to record tomorrow. Then obviously all the promos and the segments. But they're written already, so we're good there. There is no place where Con could put an air conditioner. Look at that room. There's one place. One place we could put it technically, but I don't think it would really work. I'm going to try to show you guys. You see that right there? That's actually a window. I could technically put one behind there if I went out and got one that goes in the window. But I think it would cause too much background noise. They're really loud.
You have a great track record against Asuka. You've beaten her multiple times, but how do you handle a loss like tonight's?
No, I'm not happy with what happened. But I give Asuka credit for targeting my arm, but she knows that's the only way that she could...
Oh, Nia! Nia attacking Charlotte Flair and... What? Where are they? In the Performance Center? Right. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! Ah, looked like that hurt. Ugh.
Nia Jax choosing to make good on her warning to kick the queen while she's down.
Oh, it's ninja time! It's ninja time! So we're getting R-Truth for the second time here tonight. R-Truth continues to impress every time he's out there, though. He's entertaining. He really is the epitome of a lower to mid-card champion. You know, just lower card. He's a lower card champion. He's a comedy genius in the ring, outside of the ring. His character he's got mastered at this point. He's funny as hell. All right, Akira. So, 24/7 championship match underway. We're going to ask you guys over on twitter.com/Conman167, who do you guys think is going to win? Oh, Bobby? Bobby Lashley? Akira Tozawa gets out of there and he just took down both of the ninjas. And Tozawa goes underneath the ring. Hang on, so maybe we aren't going to get this match? Bobby Lashley taking out all of the ninjas. Oh my god, Lashley. Oh, that looked like that hurt. And I think Bobby Lashley's about to take out R-Truth. Wait, hang on. Oh, come on. Full Nelson on R-Truth. Full Nelson on R-Truth again. What is this all about, man?
Bobby Lashley, again there to punish the 24/7 champion. Ragdolling R-Truth. Retribution for Truth's part in last week's tag team match where Truth scored the winning pinfall.
And he chooses not to go for the 24/7 championship again. Well, there you go, Bobby Lashley. Yeah, Tozawa was under the ring as well. He's probably going to show himself in just a second here. Hey, there you go, everybody. I forget who commented this in my actual community tab, but they said that Akira Tozawa can just pin R-Truth at any time. He doesn't need an actual match. And here he goes into the cover. Tozawa 1, 2, it's over. Akira Tozawa is the new 24/7 champion. Yeah. I'm for that. The ninjas are going to hold the 24/7 title. But I actually do want to talk a little bit about him here. And Mike Welch, how you doing, my friend? Says, sorry, Conman, I haven't been on lately. You lost your mom last Friday. Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mike. Oh, my thoughts are with you and your family, and my condolences go out to your family and yourself, of course. Oh, that is so terrible, Mike. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mike.
Charlotte Flair tonight, and I feel so bad for what Charlotte is going through. Her arm looked so bad. I mean, with Becky Lynch being out on diaper duty and the Queen potentially being shelved for who knows how long, what this Raw women's division needs is my leadership. And don't get me wrong, I mean, Asuka is a great champion and all, but breaking news, Asuka's not exactly the best person to rally up our locker room and give motivational speeches.
Neither are you, Natty.
You really dropped the ball tonight, Sarah. You could have scheduled an interview with me, but you didn't because I have an important announcement to make.
Do you care to elaborate?
Oh, I'd love to elaborate, but we don't have any more time for that, Sarah. We don't have any more time, and you're going to have to wait to find out the news with everybody else because my match is next.
Natalya in action against Liv Morgan next.
Natalya versus Liv Morgan coming up next, everybody. All right. Let's roll this $10 dono, though. Again, Mike, my thoughts are with you and your family, and I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am. But we're going to try to cheer you up a little bit, I hope, with putting a smile on your face through this live stream by talking about wrestling. Steve Taylor says, so she's trying to fill Becky and Charlotte's shoes. I don't know about that. Unfortunately, Natalya is just one of those perennial mid-carders who, no matter how good her pedigree is and no matter how good she is in the ring, she just doesn't have that star level
last Friday.
that the others do. It's very unfortunate, but Natalya just doesn't have the same star power as the others. Even though she is a very recognizable face in the WWE, she's not on that same level. Okay. But let me update the results tab right here, and then we will talk about some more stuff going on inside of the world of wrestling. So Tozawa defeats R-Truth to become 24/7 champion. There we go. Natty just turned heel. She turned heel last week with Lana. Or no, a couple weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? How long has it been now since Natty turned heel? It was a tag team with Liv Morgan. They broke up there. That was her heel turn, kind of, sort of, if you want to call it that. And then she had her thing with Lana last week, and now another heel promo this week. What did I do to my arm? My arm? That bruise right there, I guess you could say I went ATVing. I got some bruises on my back as well, from going ATVing this past weekend. Yeah. Hit some trails, hit some pretty rocky trails, and kind of whacked my elbow a couple times. And my back. The announcement could be that she's in a relationship with Lana. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. That's for sure. Question, everybody. Has my audio quality seemed worse over like the last 3-4 weeks? I've been noticing my audio is spiking a lot more here, and I don't know if that's because my audio's been in worse shape or not. What do you guys think? Has my audio been worse over the last few weeks?
If you count on your network of friends for connection, your network of colleagues for collaboration, your social network...
Kinda, especially tonight. Really, eh? I wonder if my microphone's starting to go.
It's because you also count on your network. Learn more at
Not really, says Steve Taylor. Kind of, especially tonight, though. Peyton Murphy, how you doing, my friend? Alright, well, I'll take your guys' word for it. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I would like to upgrade I would like to upgrade my microphone at some point as well. There's two things that I really want to get for this channel. First up is I want to get an upgraded camera. I want to get something with a good lens for you guys. I want to up the quality of the overall look of the live streams, right? With that. And then the second thing that I would love to get is a new microphone. One that I can scream into and it won't clip, because I scream a lot. Glad I can be that there, Juan Extreme. Aled Thomas says it's a bit lower than usual. My microphone? I did turn it down a little bit. Do you guys want me to turn my microphone up a little more? Or are we okay? But it's a little live time. Hey, Jason Lyle. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Feel like it's perfect right now, says Derek. All right. Turn it up a little more, says TJ Young. Your treble was up last week, definitely. The mic you got is not even 2 months old. What model? Well, that's not true, Unbroken. No, the microphone that I've got right here is... Oh, Lana with Natalya. No, the microphone that I got right here, I got when my last microphone died, which was when I was still living at my last house, which was... Oh my god, about a year ago now when I think I got that microphone. So I've had this microphone for a little over a year. I don't have the ability to adjust any treble or anything like that. All I've got is a gain, and all I've got is a little condenser right here at the end of my microphone. That's all I got. I don't really have too much else, but I can try to turn it up a little bit more here. Yeah, I don't have the ability to mess with individual settings. It does that sometimes, Virgil. Thanks for tuning in, though, buddy. It's great to have you. But let's get this match up on the screen. We've got ourselves Natalya versus Liv Morgan. Oh, no, Natalya with the discus clothesline. Don't tell me. No, 1, 2. Liv Morgan kicks out of that one. Oh, that could have been bad. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be good for Liv Morgan. I feel like she's losing. And I don't know that's the right call. So you got a condenser mic. I need to get one for recording. I do have a condenser mic. You need a separate gain control for treble and bass as an add-on. I know what I need, but those things are like ridiculously expensive. Those actual audio boards. And I'm just not at a point right now where I do enough audio mixing. You know, I'm live, right? It would be great to have one. It's just I don't have that as a priority right now. I know, right? It's crazy Unbroken, but yeah, like when my microphone broke, it might be over a year at this point. Let me check. Yeah, it's just over a year old, which is crazy. Oh, hang on. Lana now. Lana trying to get involved here, and I think that's going to lead to the win. No, taking down the back leg of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, I should say. And it looks like she's going to get set up into the sharpshooter. Turned over, locked in. Liv Morgan locked in. Good night. Bye. She taps out. Yeah. They're trying to build up Natalya with Lana as a manager, but all right. All right. No, Liv isn't a jobber. What they're doing is they're trying to make her more endearing to the fans, trying to really get her over as a babyface. It's what they're trying. But Natalya picks up the win here tonight. Hey, Big Show. Oh, God. Here we go.
You made such a memorable return last week to Monday Night Raw. And let's be real, you have done so much over the course of your career. But did you ever think that you'd be at this stage fighting off ninjas alongside the Raw Tag Team Champions?
I gotta tell you, just when I think I've seen everything that the WWE has to offer, Monday Night Raw gets taken over by a bunch of ninjas. And there was a lot of them, too. I mean, honestly, I just came here to say hi to a few old friends last week, and, you know, then the opportunity came up. I mean, when else am I going to get a chance to punch a ninja? You know, that's why it was my pleasure to lend the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits a right hand. See, I did that. It's kind of a joke. I lent him a right hand because it's my, you know, I mean, where else are you going to get this kind of humor? But only in the WWE. And if you've been watching the Big Show on Netflix,
there's the plug.
That's mostly where my career is focused right now. But I'm not here about fun tonight. You know, I'm here because of what happened to my friends last week. You know, people forget too soon. They think I'm all about fun. They forget behind this fun exterior, there's also one heartless, angry giant. And when that guy comes out, I can do anything I want to anyone I want. And there's nothing that anyone can do about it. So that's why tonight, the world's largest athlete is going to sit in the back. But headed to the ring right now is a heartless, angry giant.
Woo! It's Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. The jet flying, woo! Limousine riding, woo! Rolex wearing, woo! Kiss stealing, woo! Son of a gun! Ric Flair, baby! That suit looks a little big there, Ricky Rick. It's been a few years since I think you've bought a brand new suit, and that one is not fitting the way that I think you think it is. Oh, well, you're a legend there, Rick. You're a legend. All right, everybody, in honor of Ric Flair right now, and because also Becca just texted me saying that our downstairs neighbor just left. She went off to work. She's a nurse, so that means we got ourselves the house free right now. Sorry, Becca, I'm about to get loud, but we're going to finish this thing off like she said with a bang. So everybody right now, reach down deep into the pit of your stomach, and for the Nature Boy, let out the biggest woo! There you go. Let her out. Love it. Love when I get the opportunity to scream at the top of my lungs, because you guys know that that means for some good reactions that possibly coming up in the next little bit. How do you feel about Impact teasing an EC3 return? Should be good. I don't know where one of these free agents are going to land. I don't know where all the superstars that left WWE are going to land. I think, personally, if I was Impact Wrestling, I would look at investing in Zack Ryder, EC3, Gallows and Anderson, and Deonna Purrazzo. And they've already got Deonna Purrazzo there. I think if they focus on those 5 superstars, tag team, world title, and maybe mid-card, X Division. Zack Ryder in the X Division could be really freaking good. Yeah, if I was WWE, that's what I would do. Or Impact Wrestling, I say WWE, sorry. If I was Impact Wrestling, that's what I would do. I would focus on those 5, and they've already got Deonna Purrazzo, so those are the 5 I would go with. Now, yes, I did see Rhino tease Heath Slater last week, so that could be a thing as well. I know Gallows and Anderson are most likely going to end up in New Japan Pro Wrestling again. They're really loved over there, right? But depends, if they want to move their families back to Japan or not. Do you think I should switch to Twitch or stay on Mixer? Well, didn't Mixer get sold or close or something like that?
Hey, Canada, what's happening? It's me, your main man, Scott Stanford, here with the WWE News Slam. There is no time like the present to catch up on the extraordinary lineup.
Chris Bay is with Johnny Swinger. Oh my God! And so Impact Wrestling distanced themselves from Joey Ryan, right? Did they fire Joey Ryan? Give me a second here. Joey. What did they do with Joey Ryan? Did Impact Wrestling release him? Or have they not even gotten rid of him yet?
To find out how you can see all of this unbelievable action on the WWE Network today. And you can support your favorite superstars by visiting WWEshop.com. I'm Scott Stanford, and this has been your WWE News Slam.
Sorry, everybody. I'm just looking here.
This program is aggressive in nature.
Fired from Impact? Is that a thing? I don't know. Hang on. Joey Ryan fired from Impact.
Monday Night Raw continues tonight from the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Earlier tonight, the WWE Champion...
Okay, so here it is. Yeah, so it does look like they've distanced themselves from him as well. So Joey Ryan's name came up as part of the speaking out movement. Several stories about him. News story released is heartbreaking to hear. She joined several others. Ryan's latest gig was with Impact Wrestling. He was part of the cancel culture faction. Have not seen that yet. Reports are the impression they've received is that he will not be back. So it appears Ryan has been canceled. So, hey, you know what? That's ironic, but good at that point. When there's like an overwhelming sea of proof with those things, that's... When there's an overwhelming amount of stories that come out about an individual, I think that's just the right call at that point. You know, they've said it. I've heard this comparison, and I'll say this again. If 50 men told you that that woman was a promiscuous girl and she slept around or whatever, you would believe those 50 men. But if 50 women said that this man sexually assaulted them, you're going to side with the man sometimes. And I don't think that that's necessarily right. So it's been a very interesting time, to say the least. Hopefully these movements lead to the overall elimination of all the scumbag wrestlers in the world of wrestling. I don't think it's going to get rid of them all. I also hope that it doesn't derail any careers of people who are actually innocent, because that's also not right. But here we go. Here's Ric Flair.
Tonight, the Queen, my daughter, actually, I'm just lucky enough to be her dad, was injured. I'll make this short and sweet. When she comes back, Nia Jax, you're going to wish you worked and lived in another environment. I don't care how big or bad you think you are, Nia. When my daughter's on a mission, and she will be, you will be in a lot of trouble. Now, to the subject at hand, Randy Orton. I have been telling everybody, people say, Nate, who is the greatest performer in the business today? Okay, here's the deal. For all of you out there, you want to use the word arguable? The word does not apply.
Oh.
Arguable. Here's the deal. Everybody wants to be the best, but only one can be. And today, it's Randy Orton. And last week, in a 24-hour period, he took the Hall of Famer Edge and the great Christian. He punted them back into retirement. Boom!
Wow.
This guy is the apex predator. He is the greatest. And
Reason why I took a step back there on Broken.
In front of millions of people. Randy Orton, would you please walk that out?
There it is, Orton. As soon as his name was brought up, boom. Here comes the apex predator, Randy Orton, down to the ring. Jason Barker, I don't know what you misunderstood about what it was I was saying. I literally said at the end of that, I hope anybody who is actually fabricating the stories also is canceled, gone, in trouble with the law, because that is also wrong. I don't know how you actually misconstrued that right there. I actually literally said that. You must not have heard what it was I said. I'd invite you to rewind the video and hear what it was I said, because that's not what I said. I can promise you that, actually. That is not what I said.
Performer in the WWE. And brother, that is a tough slot to sit on, control, manage, and dictate from. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the best performer in the WWE. Actually, come here. Excuse me, Randy. The best performer in the history.
Sure I have, Casey. Sure I have. Just haven't done it for this segment. So we'll get him up there, okay?
Of course I will.
Rick, thank you for the words, man. That means a lot. You know, and it's nostalgic that we're in this ring together right now. Half of Evolution. It's a good feeling, but sometimes nostalgia can be confused with legacy. For example, it was nostalgic last week on Monday Night Raw when you, Nature Boy Ric Flair, showed the entire world once again that you are indeed the dirtiest player in the game. It is nostalgic that last week on Monday Night Raw, I punt-kicked Christian as hard as I could in the face as punishment for accepting one more match, and it is nostalgic that at Backlash, Edge stepped into this ring for the very last time. But the way that I'm feeling, this fire in my gut, this fire that's been reignited, this desire to be once again called the Legend Killer, it's not nostalgia. It is simply cementing my legacy. In the span of 2 days, I became the greatest wrestler ever, and I euthanized the careers of Edge and Christian. And now the voices in my head, who are always disagreeing. They're always at each other's throats. They never quite are on the same page, but right now the voices in my head and me, myself, and I, we both are getting nothing but pleasure from once again being called the Legend Killer. It feels...
I hate when I'm right. I hate when I'm right. I hate when I'm right. Here's Big Show.
Enough. I'm not going to let you sit out here and glorify everything that Randy Orton did. Look, Edge and Christian are my friends. And you're going to pay for what you did to them.
Oh, no.
Now look, Randy, I've known you two for a long time. From the first second that I met you, I knew you were nothing but a narcissistic parasite. You will feed on anyone you think can bring you to the next level. And unfortunately, that's currently someone I used to respect, Ric Flair. Randy, over and over and over, you latch on to competitors, just like you latched onto Edge. Competitors that make you better. That's right. They make you better because you lack the self-discipline. You lack the motivation to make yourself better. Let's be honest. You don't care about what you did to Edge and Christian, do you? You don't care about their families. No, you're just like every other parasite. Once you get what you want, you leave the host to die. But we both know Edge isn't done. And Edge will pay you back for everything that you did someday. But Edge isn't going to get the satisfaction of taking you out alone. Because this pissed off giant is going to break every bone in your body. Now, hold on, you hold on 1 second. Hold on, Rick. You are not going to touch a hair on this man's head because I know you respect him. He paved the way for guys like you and me. The only reason that we are in this ring right now is because of men like him, and you're not going to hurt a hair on my head. You want to know why? Because we are friends. We came up together 20 years ago. You took me under your wing. We are friends, and I have respected you. I think the world of you. I think the world of your long, impressive resume. I think the world of your list of accomplishments here in the WWE. You are indeed.
Randy Orton is freaking amazing.
Right now when I say this, you are indeed a future Hall of Famer. And you know what, Show? Some might even say that you're a legend. I would have never guessed in a million years that kicking two of your friends in the face would have pissed you off so bad. But it would be tragic. It would be a shame for you to suffer the same fate as your friends, Edge and Christian.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
We're going to get a fight?
Square up. I dare you. Don't run. Don't run.
And Orton runs out.
I gave you a chance. You and I were friends. We came up for 20 years. But you know what? No longer. I gave you a shot. I gave you a shot to look at what I've done.
Felicia Allen, thanks for subscribing.
In the last 15, 20 years, but especially the last week, you know what I am capable of doing when I put my mind to it. Guess what, Show? I'm focused. Guess what, Show? I am motivated. And guess what? Guess what, big man? What happens next is on you. Let's go, Rick.
What? Samira, I'm going to have to block you if you're going to keep spamming. Please don't. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. This is now the second stream in a row that you've done that. Please do not. I will have to remove you from the stream chat if that's what you're going to do. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well. All right. Orton is actually the best wrestler. Honestly, Orton is fantastic. Junaid Mohammed, welcome to the channel. It's great having you here. Honestly, great having you, and it's great having each and every one of you as well. So Big Show, Randy Orton, looks like they're entering a little bit of a program. Gonna have a match at Extreme Rules. Great. Flashback to 2013 when they had a match at Extreme Rules. Great. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say about it. That's all I can say about it. Hey, Mike Kress, how you doing, my friend? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I'm looking forward to the rest of the show. Looking forward to seeing Sasha Banks and Bayley defend their titles tonight. Do you think they successfully defend the titles versus the IIconics, or do you think the IIconics walk out two-time tag team champions? Is it up next? It's seriously up next? So it's not the main event. Okay, so what else? What else could the main event be? We've seen that one. We've seen that one. We've seen Ric Flair and Randy Orton. Rey Mysterio to return. Oh, maybe it's Rey Mysterio. Maybe Rey Mysterio in the main event. Maybe Dominic Mysterio joining Seth Rollins' cause. Maybe that's the main event, folks. Oh, there we go. All right, so Rey Mysterio is going to be the main event. That's interesting. Ooh, so everybody, all of a sudden, we're talking about the main event over a title match being Rey Mysterio's return to the WWE. Meaning, something big's going to happen. What do you guys think is going to happen with the Rey Mysterio segment? Let me know. Do you think Dominic and Rey team back up together to fight off the nasty Seth Rollins and posse? Or do you think Dominic Mysterio turns on his father and aligns himself with the Monday Night Messiah? What do you think? Hey, Bradley Robinette asking me, why do I hate the Big Show? I don't actually. I don't hate the Big Show. I like the Big Show when he's used in segments that are going to further the career of somebody who is on the up and coming. Whether that be when he faced against Braun Strowman, when he faced against Roman Reigns, what have you. The man has the ability of getting somebody over. But Big Show in a main event scene in 2020 in a feud with Randy Orton that is coming off of being one of the hottest feuds in the business versus Edge. Don't know about that. I know he's a legend killer, and I know they're trying to lean in on this legend killer style. It would be amazing if he turns on Ric Flair at some point, because that is something that I want to see. I would love to see a segment very similar to how Christian got written off TV with Ric Flair being kicked by Randy Orton, the legend killer. You know, I think that could be really, 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 really good if they do it that way and they present this in the right way. What else, though? Yeah, just Big Show in the main event scene, even not even a main event scene, a upper mid-card scene is just not where I really want to see him in 2020. LOL Gaming, how you doing, my friend? He says, I've been having a bad day because my Twitter account got suspended, but I don't know what I did. I hate life. No, I can't tweet. All I can do is vote. And, well, you know what, man? I took a break from Twitter this past weekend as well. I gained a lot of perspective. I was out in nature. You know what? I was out in nature. I was sitting on the water, on my boat. Was floating there, twisted tea in my hand, feet up, koozie on the twisted tea, country music playing in the background, looking out at nature. It was sunny. I was getting burnt. It was lovely. And I gained perspective of what really is important in this life. What's important is those moments where you connect with others around you, where you connect with nature, and you feel that sense of peace. I felt that sense of peace this weekend, and it gave me a perspective that Twitter isn't the end-all be-all. I don't need to be spending hours and hours and hours of my day on it. I need to get off that platform. I need to get out of that headspace. I need to get out of that constant negativity of everybody having an opinion all the time voiced right in front of you, and you have to look at it, and you have to read it, and you have to have a say on something. I'm done with that. I'm really not enjoying that anymore. So I would much rather come on here, talk about our stuff, have the occasional tweet go out when there's something that I need to tweet out, and just have fun with you guys once again, because I'm going to say this here today, this live stream has been very enjoyable, and we've went back to what we used to do. It's been very enjoyable so far for me, and I hope it's been for you guys. Not a Monster Energy? Con really did turn on them. Unbelievable. What? Da 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 da. Don't know. No, I still got Monster Energy. Camila Shepard, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Great seeing your name pop up there, but how close are we to 120K, everybody? How close are we? Because we got to be getting super duper close at this point. No worries, Mara. Just remember, deep breath. You don't got to spam. You know, it's not likely I'm going to see every single one of your messages, so if I miss a message, just don't spam it. Just, you know, wait maybe also until, you know, there's not a promo going on before you get mad at me not responding to you, okay? Just big, deep breaths. I don't want people to be feeling like they can't comment and can't ask me questions or whatever, but at the same time, you got to take a big, deep breath and realize that if I'm turning into a promo, what the hell am I talking about? If I'm listening to a promo, if I've got it turned up, chances are I'm not going to be responding to comments at that very moment. All right? It's all good. So yeah, guys, we're sitting here at 119,867 subscribers. We are getting close. So everybody, drop that subscription right here today. I didn't hear that, Derek Goodman. So there's rumors that Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman is going to be a cinematic match at Extreme Rules. Interesting. Geeky Fude, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. And King of Fate and Kings, to be quite honest, there is no set amount that I could make. You know, it all depends on how the weekly shows go. It depends on how generous people are feeling of supporting this channel. You know, if they wish to support more, they can. If not, then, you know, I make less, obviously. Ad rates right now are super duper low. I'm making very little off of ad rates, if I can just be full transparent right there. So it is what it is. I've been doing decent over the last little bit. You guys have been amazing fans and allowing me to put the amount of time that I do into this show, to grow it the way I have, to grow this community. It's been great. I truly have amazing fan base. I really do. A massive cinematic match says boom. All right. But now it's IIconic. You like my iconic dance? Yeah. That's the iconic dance. IIconic. Drew Pierce, great to hear. Ha 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 ha! That was my attempt at the Ted DiBiase thing that you just said to do, and that did not work. King of Fate and King says Con had more drinks than he would like to admit. No, I admit just fine here. I'm perfectly sober. I'm just weird. I am incredibly weird. There's no question about that. I'm Conman167. You guys know this. Here we go.
Fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the IIconics. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha Banks, and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
So Bayley and Banks have been certainly impressive, obviously two-time.
Bayley and Sasha Banks have been the highlight of WWE week in, week out. They've been awesome. Jason Barker, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Or, not welcome to the live stream. Thank you for your $5 dono. You've been here this entire time. He says, Jeff Jarrett has confirmed that Roman Reigns will be on Raw while at a leukemia roundtable during Raw. Did he? Did he? Okay. That's different. I will wait and see. I gotta look that one up there. Thank you, Jason Barker, for the 5-2 kick out by Sasha Banks. Yikes, that was almost the end of the match right then and there. Boom saying I should buy a Blue Yeti. This microphone is better than a Blue Yeti. I'm gonna tell you, I used to have a Blue Yeti. My Blue Yeti was actually the microphone I used when I was a Minecraft channel. No, the Rode NT1A is far better than a Blue Yeti.
Jeff Jarrett has confirmed that Roman Reigns will
Ooh,
be
Fisher Watson. Fisher Watson just pointed something out amazing right here. So Bayley is in that blue, but look at Sasha. She's in a lighter blue, showcasing that these two superstars are not necessarily on the same page right now. You know, they've been matching colors over the last little bit, but right now they're not matching. They're just slightly different. Sure, they're both wearing blue, but it's not a matching color. That's a very interesting point right there. Thanks for pointing that out. So the change has slowly begun between Sasha Banks and Bayley. I love it. How you doing there, Seth Amphetamines? Thank you very much for the $5 dono. He says, what do you mean by doing what we used to do in the stream? Not talking so much about divisive things outside of wrestling. I've noticed over the last few months that this channel has really, even though that my own political beliefs are what they are, even though that you would definitely say I'm on the left side of things, I don't think I need to be presenting that here in the stream chat all the time. I am going to obviously present my opinions on things, but I don't think I need to be forcing them as much as I was, because it's not about that. It's about talking about wrestling. So that's what I kind of mean. Let's get back kind of away from that talk and more so back to talking about the wrestling show at hand, talking about Monday Night Raw. I've kind of gotten away from that over the last 6 months. It was because of Twitter.
What do you mean by doing what we used to do in the stream?
A razor clinically proven for sensitive skin. Its skin guard technology absorbs pressure and raises blades to reduce
The IIconics wins. Sasha will turn on Bayley. You think so? We will see. I think Bayley should be the one who turns on Sasha.
Play what you like, when you like, with more games and tournaments than ever. Play your way at PokerStars.net.
But I want to now go over to Twitter once again, even though I've been bashing it pretty much the whole stream, and asking you guys who will win is the question. Hashtag WWE RAW. Yeah, there's been a lot of tension unbroken, and it's not what I wanted these streams to be. What you're doing here is good, meaning giving people a good show on wrestling. This does more than argumentative debate. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You can see what it is that I do try to present here. But I want to get back to what we are doing. Get back to the basics, right? Get back to the stuff that people fell in love with this channel with. But we got to ask you now, Bayley and Sasha. Or will it be the IIconics? There you go. Do I think Randy Orton is actually the greatest wrestler of all time? No. Do I think he is one of the best wrestlers of all time? Yes.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right. But it is 10:21 right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are closing in on the final 40 minutes of the show. Yes, I did hear about Sammy Guevara. Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the live stream. Yeah, Zachary Roseman, if you'd like to hear about Sammy Guevara, we talked about it earlier in the stream, so just rewind the stream, and I think it was one of the first things we talked about today. One of the first things, not exactly the first thing. Steve Taylor asking me, think we see Randy versus Cena at SummerSlam, a way of ending their rivalry, plus with Randy being the legend killer and with Cena being a legend at this point, think it'd be a nice chapter, but a stretch. Honestly, I think that would be really cool. I'm not sure if that's what I'm interested in seeing for Randy Orton at this point. I know it's what they're trying to do is rekindle his legend killer career. Try to play up the nostalgia, right, of the Randy Orton legend killer character. But Cena versus Orton at SummerSlam, I feel like there's just a better opportunity for Randy Orton to be involved in something else, like a Drew McIntyre match for the WWE Championship. I think Randy Orton is being built up to be put in that position as being top of the pack, and I wouldn't even be surprised if Randy Orton was the man to beat Drew McIntyre for that title so that Drew McIntyre can go back to chasing the WWE Championship, because I think Drew McIntyre really is good when he's chasing a title. He's been excellent as champion and his stock has risen, but the way that you keep that stock rising is by finding ways to make their title reigns mean a lot. If this title reign goes from Mania until SummerSlam, loses at SummerSlam, and maybe gets another title reign after that, all of a sudden that title reign is going to mean a lot for McIntyre because he would have won it not once, but twice amongst the same push. So that'd be pretty good. Oh, Bayley knocked off the side. IIconics to the roll-up. Peyton Royce count of 2. Can't get the win on Sasha, but Sasha goes for a right hand. Nobody home. Oh. Kick right there to the face. Is Sasha gonna beat them again? Sasha Banks with the bank statement. No freaking way. Sasha, did she get it done? Peyton Royce has to tap out to the bank statement. No way. Sasha gets it done again. Oh. And Bayley with all the titles rolls back inside the ring. Hands the tag title over to Sasha Banks. And Bayley dose straps. Lifts both titles high. No, she did not pick up all 3 belts, folks. Bayley was the one who brought the titles into the ring. No, please don't split the IIconics up. That's just a loss, right? That's just a loss. I've noticed that too, Steve. Sasha is the only one getting all the wins, and I wonder if Sasha's the one who loses and Bayley turns on Sasha.
What happens when you are a dub boss?
Agreed, Charles, right?
And Bayley dose straps. Am I right, sister? Actually, Bayley, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
I know you're Bayley dose straps. And every time you talk about both your titles, I can't help but to get a little jealous.
Oh, is it happening?
Look, Bayley, you're my best friend, and I love seeing you happy. I love it. But I can't help but want to experience that as well. So, what are you trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, I want a title match.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, 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 yes.
So, at Extreme Rules, I am officially challenging.
Oh my God, she's going to challenge Asuka, isn't she? Oh my God, Asuka. It's totally,
Asuka
yep, there it is.
To the Raw Women's Championship.
Wow. So smart. So smart. So freaking smart.
She did. Oh, and Asuka, you should.
That is incredibly smart, everybody. And Asuka is here. Oh, that is so smart. I love that. Teasing it again. Keep teasing it. Just keep teasing it. And give us Sasha versus Bayley at SummerSlam. Keep teasing it. Here's Asuka.
You are not the boss of me.
Ooh.
I accept.
There you go. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Sasha Banks and Bayley attacking Asuka. But wait a second, who's going to be facing Bayley for the Women's Championship at Extreme Rules? Does Bayley have somebody? Is somebody going to come make the save for Asuka? What about Kairi Sane? What about Kairi versus Bayley? That would be cool. Oh, the Banks statement locked in though on Asuka. Locked in deep, and Sasha Banks makes Asuka tap out. Now she's going to hold the Raw Women's Championship up high, isn't she? Yo, do you think they would put the Raw Women's Championship on Sasha as well? Do you think they would do that? Yes or no, everybody in the chat?
Excuse me, Bobby, were you trying to make a statement to the Raw locker room by attacking R-Truth?
Attacking R-Truth.
That's totally how it's going to happen, Steve. Totally.
But I'm not, because of that clown R-Truth. So ragdolling him around like that was kind of like our way of introducing the rest of the roster to the Hurt Business.
What you don't understand is that Lashley is a man revitalized, free of distractions, and our association has done wonders for his career, and it could do the same for Apollo Crews. See, the ref may have missed that cool little trick that he used to beat Shelton Benjamin, but I didn't. And I was proud of him. Until he agreed to face Shelton Benjamin again tonight. See, Apollo's tremendously talented, but he doesn't get the business side of being a champion. So once I sit him up under my learning tree, put him up on game, and school him a little bit, I could help him to realize that he could potentially be one of the most prolific United States champions since me. And if Apollo should make the wrong decision, well, that's on him. And it's not personal. It's just business. Speaking of business, the most exclusive nightclub on the planet is about to kick off, and as a proprietor, I have other responsibilities. So, you ready to roll, champ? Excuse us.
VIP Lounge up next, everybody. I really like what MVP has brought to the table. I think MVP has been such a breath of fresh air to Monday Night Raw. His presence adds just a lot to the program. Honestly, I've enjoyed MVP's run here so far, whether he's in a match, whether he's managing, whether he's on commentary on main event. The guy has been doing amazing stuff. So MVP, kudos to you for resurging your career here inside of the WWE, because he has been really entertaining. I'm excited to see what they plan on doing with Apollo Crews as well. It seems like they plan on slowly turning him heel and joining him alongside of alongside of MVP and Bobby Lashley. So yeah, that's about where we're at.
So many flavors to choose from? Because sometimes you feel a little more playful. Growing up is so...
By the way, everybody, if you have not done so, please make sure you smack that like button. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are sitting here at 119,800 and how many subscribers? 870 subscribers, everybody. So we are 130 away from hitting that magical 120K mark. So everybody, make sure you drop that subscription if you have not done so. If you wish to share this video around, please do so. And if you guys really enjoy what I do here, you can always drop a little super chat donation to keep these streams rolling each and every single week. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. And let's go to the results once again. We need to update it because I don't believe we have. What was there? There was Sasha Banks and Bayley defeated the IIconics. Honestly, everybody, really good edition of Monday Night Raw tonight. Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre is going to be a fresh program. I'm excited for that one. Kira Tozawa is the new 24/7 champion. Charlotte Flair tapped out to Asuka, which is, I mean, awesome. Really presented Asuka as somebody to be feared at this point. Ric Flair and Randy Orton back together. Big Show, okay, the Big Show thing, whatever. Edge's promo was excellent. Addressed his future. Doesn't sound like he's going to retire, which is really good news. And then, of course, we're getting the the Rey Mysterio thing here tonight. And also that Sasha Banks and Bayley match just set a new direction because now Sasha Banks is going to be facing Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. But I've also seen some people saying they're on different brands. How does that work? Well, I think WWE is done caring about the different brands deal at this point. I think they've set themselves up with a loophole that allows them to have other talent just show up on the other brand because the cross-brand promotional thing that they've got going on. Basically, they just don't care at this point. They really don't care about trying to keep rosters separate. They've got the SmackDown Women's Champion on Raw. They've got them on NXT because they're the tag team champions. They just don't care at this point. It is what it is, and it's going to be entertaining. And all I want to see is entertaining stories told, so at this point, I'm not going to be too critical of it. I've actually been really enjoying Sasha Banks and Bayley as the WWE Tag Team Champions. You can tell it's starting to get later in the night here because my brain is not functioning as well as I think it should be. Jason Barker, thank you, my friend. He says, I think they will split Bayley and Sasha by separating them between the brands. You think so? Maybe. I think they're still a ways away from that. I think the story that they're telling is designed to have them dominate the top of the card for a while. Thank you, my friend, for the $5 dono, though. I appreciate it.
I think they will split Bayley and Sasha by separating them between the brands.
All right. Here's Liv Morgan backstage.
Hey, Liv.
Oh, Ruby.
Not tonight. Liv. I get it. Last week didn't go my way. Tonight didn't go my way. Nothing has gone my way, and I really don't need you making me feel worse than I already do.
Okay. Seems like Ruby Riott might want to apologize. We'll see. I also want to see a tag team between Shotzi Blackheart and Ruby Riott moving forward in the future. I think those two together could be really good. Here's MVP.
MVP is in the ring, so that can only mean one thing.
Agreed, Steve. Absolutely. It's been very entertaining
the
tonight.
Things are stopping. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the view because the VIP lounge is for people like me, people better than all of you.
I love it.
And it's for that reason that the VIP lounge is the most exclusive nightclub on the planet. So I hope that my guest tonight understands what a privilege it is to be invited here. I give to you, potentially, my newest client. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Champion, Apollo Crews.
All right. So Apollo Crews is definitely getting a push. Definitely getting a push. I wonder if they're setting up a Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews match, or I wonder if Apollo's actually going to join them. He's been getting over as a babyface, but he might very well get more over as a heel. We will see. Apollo Crews has started to find that little thing that was missing from him beforehand.
I just gotta say this, right? This just feels right. Having the United States Champion in the VIP lounge, right? Like the organic feels. All right, now check this out. Last week you told me that if you weren't a fighting champion, then you wouldn't be a champion at all. And I respect that, I do. And when you beat me, to secure a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, dude, I gained a lot of respect for you. I really did. You know, it was impressive. But then you go and recklessly blow out your knee, forfeiting your spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And as I was shaking my head in disbelief, it was then that I realized you need someone to help you navigate those bad decisions. See, listen, Apollo, I've already made the mistakes, so you don't have to make them. That United States Championship, that is your ticket to fame and fortune. This title right here is your opportunity to give your daughter the life you want her to have.
Hey, hold on. Before you go any further, I'm gonna stop you right there, okay? I got to this point in my career without any of your help. I had to fight and earn this United States Championship.
You did.
And I almost lost my career to hold this United States Championship. So like I said, man, I do appreciate your offer, but my answer is still no.
Good promo.
Let's keep it 100, right? Okay, if I wasn't dropping gems, you wouldn't be out here listening. Now, I see you have the potential to be one of the greatest United States champions of all time. Not
We've
as
already
great as
gotten
me,
it, Ghostface.
But in your own right. Look, there's no rule that says you have to be out here week after week putting your body in harm's way. If you want to stay the United States champion, you can do it for a very, very long time, but you won't be able to do that without me in your corner.
All right, Pete, tell me why that is. What, are you gonna help Shelton in this match tonight? Oh wait, are you gonna send your boy Bobby Lashley out to come get me? Or are you gonna try to take this title from me yourself? You see, Pete, here's the thing, man. I've been dealing with people like you my whole...
People like me?
People like you. I'm not gonna let you or this title change who I am.
All right, check this out. How long have you been the United States champion now? About 3 weeks?
You right?
Yeah, okay. Try doing that for 343 days. A historic United States Championship title run. Now I like you, I do. And I tried to do this the nice way. Not once, but twice. There won't be a third time. Whether you like it or not, that United States Championship is coming home where it belongs.
Right in his face. There we go. Okay, Shelton Benjamin.
Apollo Crews obviously making his feelings.
So Shelton's going to come to the save here of MVP tonight. Okay. And then we're going to get ourselves a match between Shelton Benjamin and Apollo Crews in just a little bit. I honestly don't know if they plan on having Apollo join MVP or if this is just a way of getting him over as a babyface. But Shelton Benjamin, Apollo Crews is going to go down here in just a few minutes.
Can I have just a moment, please? Just a moment. Apollo, I got...
Oh, Shelton just attacked Apollo. The cheap shot right there, everybody, and this is going to get underway. Apollo Crews slam shoulder first right into the steel turnbuckle.
Never put yourself in a 2-on-1 situation because it leaves your blind side vulnerable. That gem was free. The next one's going to cost you.
I like that. So MVP basically forcing knowledge onto Apollo Crews to try to make him better. All right, everybody. See you later, Jackson Plays. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. But it's great having each and every one of you here today in the live stream. If you have not done so, please make sure you smack that like button. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up there on the top left-hand corner. And also, if you guys really enjoy what I do here, you can always drop a super chat donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated to keep the streams running. It is you guys that completely fund these live streams and keep it going for every single person here to enjoy week in and week out. So thank you, everybody, for all of your support. It is very much appreciated.
That's our people first promise.
I really, really love talking to you guys. What do you think, though? If you had to give Raw a rating here so far tonight, what would you give it a rating out of? Out of 10. Give me your Monday Night Raw rating out of 10 here tonight. So far, it's been very excellent. I'm going to go ahead and say I'll give it a 7.5 here tonight, and I think it's probably going to cross over into an 8 with this Rey Mysterio thing in the main event. I'm going with 8. 7.5 right now. Depending on the main event, it will either stay at a 7.5 or it will jump up to an 8. It would have to be pretty trash to drop it down below a 7.5 at this point. But yeah, it's been enjoyable, everybody. been very enjoyable. Monday Night Raw has been... This is 2 weeks in a row of some really good editions of Raw.
Sometimes doing something yourself isn't
Joseph over on Twitter, how you doing? He says, do you think Dolph Ziggler will get a world title shot at Drew McIntyre? Yes, I do. They started his program here tonight. I understand where Apollo Crews is coming from, but everyone needs help at least once in their life. I think he should take Apollo Crews, or he thinks he should take MVP's advice. You're probably right. You're probably right. Bradley Robinette saying, getting rid of WWE Backstage is BS. Did you watch it every single week, Bradley? Because I know I didn't. I know most people didn't. They just followed along on social media. They just followed along on YouTube. They watched an occasional clip. They didn't actually watch the show. Yeah, no, okay, so you actually watched every show. So that sucks for you, obviously. The normal wrestling fan is not watching that show. They're mostly just watching it for social media clips, and if that's the case, Raw Talk can do everything that WWE Backstage did and probably better. I don't know. It was such a weird show, you know? It was such a weirdly thought out show because it was scripted. It was hosted by WWE people, so they weren't actually speaking out about the product, and if you're not giving honest opinions about the product, which sometimes they did, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't consistent. Seemed like they were blowing smoke up the ass of a lot of performers, and, you know, when you have a show like that doesn't really fit with the tone of its audience, of course it's going to get canceled. You know, CM Punk was supposed to be one of the big stars at WWE Backstage. Well, he was hardly there. You know, he was supposed to be the ratings grab. CM Punk was supposed to be the man alongside of Renee Young, who is making it a must-see show, and they never had Punk on it, basically. Yeah, they had him here and there, but they didn't have him consistently. And that was their biggest mistake, you know? They advertised the show as being a Renee Young CM Punk thing, and then it turned into more so of a Booker T, Renee Young, Christian, Mark Henry, like whoever was in the hot seat for that day. And yeah, it was fine, but it's it wasn't anything that we hadn't seen before, right? It was just talking about wrestling. There was no pushing the boundaries. There was no true dissecting of the product. There was no must-see TV. Promo class was fine for a little bit at the start, but then it turned goofy and cringy. Writing was on the wall. You see that the ratings always got insanely better once CM Punk started showing up for those episodes. Then they declined as soon as he left. Well, yeah, because CM Punk was literally the only draw of that. You're talking about Renee Young, Booker T, Christian, Paige, Mark Henry talking about wrestling in a scripted format run by Fox. You're not going to get that much in-depth analysis. Oh, what a counter! What a counter from Shelton Benjamin. The match at hand, sorry everybody, I did kind of forget to put this up. It is going to be Apollo Crews versus Shelton here tonight. So let's get them up on the screen. Apollo Crews versus Shelton Benjamin.
Still bringing it to Shelton Benjamin. And Byron, when we think back to last week, he was also a very resourceful champion because the way he secured that...
Shelton Benjamin, there he is. Oh, Shelton just went face first right into the steel.
I agree with you. I mean, he captured the victory. I don't condone how he did it, but nonetheless, Apollo Crews fights on here tonight. And turnabout was fair play. Benjamin attempted to get his feet on the ropes first in that match. Oh, and Crews with a kick to the back of the neck. And now Crews. Elevator's going up. Whoa. And the shoulder, the left shoulder.
Oh, there it is. The Crews bomb. It's over. And he wins clean again over Shelton Benjamin. That's good. That's good. Was it a good match? That was too short to even really call it a match. It was a display for Apollo Crews. Yeah, no, that wasn't like a match. That was just a display for Apollo Crews. Jason Barker, how you doing, man? Thank you for the $5 dono. He says, I think that they should bring back Talking Smack if they are going to bring in Raw Talk. I wish they had Talking Smack. Talking Smack was so much fun with Renee Young and Daniel Bryan. I think that little period of time with Talking Smack was one of the best shows they ran, and for whatever reason, they didn't keep it around. Oh, Apollo getting his hand raised by MVP and MVP.
I think that they should bring back Talking Smack if they are going to bring Raw Talk.
No, Bobby Lashley. Uh-oh. Lashley just locked in the full Nelson. He just locked in the full Nelson on Apollo Crews. Oh my God, Apollo being taken out here by Lashley, looking like $1 million, by the way. That full Nelson's a thing of beauty. And MVP just took the title, put it around the waist of Apollo, and staring down at his fallen victim. MVP's like, I tried to tell you, I tried to warn you. And I wonder if that's the match at Extreme Rules. Apollo versus Bobby. But here's Rey Mysterio. I'm excited for this. Is Dominic there with him? Yes, he is. Dom's here tonight, folks. He's joining Seth Rollins. It's happening tonight. It's main event. It's happening.
Let's go show the Monday Night Messiah how the Mysterio family rolls.
Yes. Oh, it's happening.
Dominic at his side. Rey Mysterio will confront Seth Rollins next.
Oh, man, everybody, it's happening. It's happening. I just got this feeling. I've got this feeling. I don't know what song that was. I got this feeling running through my veins. Da, 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 da. No, that doesn't make any sense. But what do you guys think? Yes or no? Does Dominic Mysterio join the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins tonight? Yes or no in the live chat? Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
This is a wish you can't buy.
We shined a light on such a dark moment. I probably would have never got that competitive edge to win Stanley Cup.
Stream the mini-series United by Sport on Sportsnet now.
Big Mac bagels are so good.
Yeah, bacon. It's not a Big Mac.
We're not even in a McDonald's.
That's the problem? Okay.
So just look at that mix right there. Some yeses, some nos. All right.
This is not a Big Mac.
Before too long, the engine of life will start up again, and it'll be a welcome sound.
Chase Gaming says, I feel like it's too soon, maybe.
We're here to help.
Here's the thing. People are interested in it, right? Do I drink Red Bull, Wally? No. I drink Monster Energy.
Because sometimes you feel a little more playful. Growing up is so overrated.
It might be too early, but it also might not be. Dominic Mysterio has been around since that Rey Mysterio versus Brock Lesnar match. When was that again? That was No. When was that one again? Rey Mysterio versus Brock Lesnar. When did that take place? Was it Survivor Series? It was Survivor Series. Okay, I was right. Okay. Wow. So I was right. Thank you, guys. All right. Wow, I didn't think that was Survivor Series, but I guess that makes sense because they didn't do the champion versus champion thing, right? Imagine Rey Mysterio turns on his son? What? Can you imagine that? Okay, imagine out of nowhere, instead of doing the obvious and turning Dominic Mysterio to join Seth Rollins' little faction there, imagine they just turn Rey Mysterio on his son, just say, I wish I never had a son. Like, I wish I would have signed the papers over to Eddie when I had the chance. Oh, there you go. There's the story. It's not happening, but if you wanted to do that, you could. That would hit the chord right there. Storytelling at its finest. Yeah, can you imagine? It would be a story. It would get a pop. Heel Mysterio at this point in his career could be interesting. Yeah, so WWE confirmed SmackDown traded Dolph and Robert Roode for AJ. Yes. Yes, it did. The Pickle says, my prediction is Dominik Dijakovic debuts. And if it happens, can I get a shout out? Pickle? All right, man. I will try to remember. No promises if that happens, but I'll try. But here we go. It's time for Rey Mysterio. And oh, yep, here we go, everybody. We got ourselves an Impact from Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling confirms that it has terminated its contracts with Dave Christ and Joey Ryan effective immediately. In addition, it has suspended Michael Elgin pending further review of allegations of misconduct. That last line should be exactly how every single one of these situations are being handled right there. Suspend them until you can review the situation, and if there is a outlandish amount of proof, then obviously you terminate contracts at that point. But yeah, that's the right call. That's the right call. Suspending until you have the chance to do the proper investigation. What happened in Impact? Nothing happened in Impact. It happened in the entire wrestling world. Yeah. Anyways, here's Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio. Rey and Dom.
This is straight talk, son. One of the most terrifying things that can ever happen to one as a parent is not being able to get a hold of your child. And last Monday, I tried calling you several times, and I got no response. Dom, you scared the hell out of me. And trust me, when I found out where you were headed, I didn't feel any better. You were coming here to the WWE Performance Center to avenge what Seth Rollins did to me. No, not even the most confident father would expect your son to get out of a 3-on-1 situation. But you did.
He did.
You did, and for that, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, son. But I'm also angry at you. I'm angry at you, man, because you put yourself at risk. Moms was really worried. You know, and I know you understand this. You know the risks we take every time we step in this ring, because we've talked about it. You know I'm pissed off for what Seth Rollins did to me. He nearly tried to blind me, but I accept that. I've learned to accept that, son. And I know that you are bigger than me, but I'm still your old man. And no matter how big or strong you get, you will always be my child.
It's gotta... Yeah, I bet you Dom's feeling that right there. He's feeling that.
So since you fought for me, now it's time for me to fight for you.
All right, 5 minutes remaining. What's gonna happen?
I got this one, son. I need to get revenge on Seth Rollins.
All right.
But I need to do it myself.
Jefe, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
So Seth Rollins, this is what a family looks like. And this family wants a fight.
All right. Here we go. Oh, it's the Monday Night Messiah. Sethy Poo is here. He's here. Yeah. The Monday Night Messiah And what's about to happen? What is about to happen, everybody? Seth Rollins has arrived. Where is Murphy? Where is Theory? Here we go.
So you want a fight? Well, Dominic Rey, you're putting your Monday Night Messiah in a very difficult position. You see, I don't know what to do. Do I go down to that ring and do I slaughter a father in front of his son?
Dom just took a step back.
Go down to that ring.
Dom just took a step back. He's behind Rey Mysterio at this point. Is he going to hit him with a low blow?
Sacrifice your boy.
No.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. You know what? It's not up to me.
Oh, God.
None of these decisions are my decisions. This is fate. This is prophecy. This is destiny. And it seems to me you're both in the same place at the same time.
What's about to happen? What's about to happen?
Eyes are better than one.
Rollins advancing towards the ring.
Rollins has to do it now.
No, Dom, don't do it. No, Dom. Don't do it, Dom. Don't do it, Dom. Oh, it's Murphy and Theory. Okay, here comes Murphy and Theory.
This is your decision. You could have walked.
Here comes Humberto and Black. Humberto and Black, they're taking down the Messiah's entourage, if you will. And here we go, over and over again, just hammer fist being delivered to the back of the heels. And now Dominic Mysterio going right after Buddy Murphy. Shoved away, Aleister Black punches Murphy, kicks him in the stomach, and then a knee right to the face right there. Back in the ring comes Austin Theory. Humberto Carrillo just took him out with an enziguri. And the Monday Night Messiah can't believe what just happened to his disciples. Oh my God, Carrillo taking down both of them. Okay. Rollins trying to get out of there now. Rey's back inside the ring with Dominic. Rey Mysterio with a 619 to Seth Rollins. Rollins getting shoved right into the barricade. Are they going to try to blind Rollins? They're going to try to blind Rollins. No, they're going to try to blind him. Going towards the steel steps. Trying to do the same thing. Rollins trying to stop them. Oh, but there's Theory from behind and Murphy as well from behind. An eye for an eye? Are we about to get an eye for eye? No. Murphy taking down Rey Mysterio. But hang on. Notice how they're focusing. Are they going to do his other eye? Are they going to do the eye of Dominic? No. Not Dominic. Don't you dare. You leave him alone. You leave him alone. Seth Rollins, stop. No, not to Dominic. Not to Dom. Gonna look to do the same thing that he did to Rey Mysterio, shoving the eye of Dominic into the corner of the steel steps. Oh, but Humberto Carrillo makes the save along with Aleister Black. And pushes them away. Back inside the ring, Dominic and Mysterio. And we aren't going to see any turns here tonight. Rey Mysterio saves his son with the help of Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo. And that is how we end Monday Night Raw. That was actually a hot end. That was a hot end to Raw. Not the turn that I was looking for, but it's something different. Good finish. Good episode of Monday Night Raw. Very enjoyable, and honestly, it puts them all on display. Double thumbs up for me. I'm going to go ahead and say, though, that the show is still only a 7.5. I feel like I needed something a little bit more in that final segment in order to push it over that 7.5 territory and into the 8 territory. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a 7.5 out of 10 rating for tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw. Very entertaining, new storylines, new directions. looks like we are going to get some good TV moving forward. So far, 2 for 2 with Bruce on Monday Night Raw. You know, it's been entertaining. It's been good. But we are not done this week at all, but we are done here tonight. If you guys are interested in more content, make sure you check out my channel. I will be uploading on the Conman Reacts channel the reaction to I'll see if there's any reactions here tonight. I actually don't know if we're going to have any reaction clips tonight now that I'm looking at it. It could be Charlotte Flair tapping out, but I don't think that's going to draw the attention that it needs to be uploaded over there. So regardless, everybody, make sure you subscribe to my second account, Conman Reacts. The link is down in the description below. Join our Discord. If you enjoy talking to people here in the live chat, you're going to enjoy our Discord server. So click on the Discord link down in the description below. And also making sure you click on my Twitter link. Go follow me over on Twitter for, of course, everything that you need Conman167 wise. Maybe the Dolph one. Yeah, I'll take a look through them and see what happened. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. Anyways, though, everybody, that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. It's like 105 degrees in here, and I can't wait to step out where the air conditioning is. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful night. I've been Con, and that was Monday Night Raw.